Welcome to the Black Club. I'm your host and founder of the show, B Note. I got my boy Jay with me from the Birds View podcast.
Hey, what's up with it?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Nothing, man. Chilling on it, man. On this beautiful Wednesday, what you got jumping, man?
Man, same. You know how it is. Same old. Trying to make it, maintaining. What's up,
I'm
Sharab? I
good.
see you already here. What's up with it?
Hey, how you doing?
Uh, man, we got a lot to get into tonight. It's been quite a bit going on, and we kind of we talked about starting it up a little different too, switching up things. But we're gonna still start off with some trending topics.
Most definitely.
Some of the things going on, but then we're gonna also got another segment called Let's Be Real. And that's where we're gonna talk about some little history, some little inventions that's been going on, stuff like that within the black community. What's up, Dwayne?
My man's in the door.
Let's start it off with some news you can use. And this is a little tragedy, but hopefully it turns out pretty good. Um Kanaya Jennings, that's her name. She has been reported missing. Let me pull this up. She's been missing since, man, this is a sad story too. So she's a senior in high school. She was last seen on Monday with Blake Patrick, who was arrested around 2:40 in Arkansas Tuesday.
Mm.
They were last seen together in Haiti, Missouri. She did have a cell phone. It's been pinged and it's with the police. And it says that even if she willingly went with him, it's been 7 days and he's been arrested. They are dealing with freezing temps, but they have her face all over social media. And also, he's currently charged with tampering with a stolen vehicle and felony stealing. According to, I guess that's Missouri State Highway Police Sergeant Brad German, Blake Patrick is considered a person of interest in Janet's disappearance. Patrick makes his first court appearance in, what is that, Pemiscot County tomorrow morning. There are also new charges against a second guy that's involved in the situation too. Donald F. Peoples Jr. of Haiti has been charged with tampering with physical evidence in a felony prosecution. Says the case against Peoples is connected to Jennings' investigation. According to court records, People is accused of deleting text messages that had to do with the subject of a possible kidnapping. In the meantime, Jennings' family and friends spent the day searching for and in and around Harrisburg, Arkansas. What's your thoughts on this situation?
I was just gonna ask you, man, what do you think happens in them situations where it go bad like that?
I believe that the dudes be expecting something when the girl don't want to do it. Anger and emotions come out, and the only thing they can result in is violence, and they take that out on her. Then it might get out of hand. It might get out of hand or something like that. And then now they panic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
can see it.
in this type of situation, you never know because with them they be on some throw stuff up around that way. And I know for a fact because I used to work at this. I used to have this job where we traveled all over the United States, and we was up there by the Arkansas Missouri border one time, and
Hmm.
this the manager of the store, we used to do resets for Lowe's and Office Max. So we was in a Lowe's, and he kept coming to us. He was like, "Hey man, how long y'all gonna be in the store? How long y'all gonna be in the store?" And usually we'll work in the store until it closed. But we like, dang, this dude keep on coming back and asking us, and it was a group of us. We was four black dudes, right? So he
Yeah,
finally came and told us. He was like, "Man, y'all want to be out of here before sundown." Because the Grand Dragon lived 40 miles away and he got all the police and everybody working for him. So we ended up calling corporate. Corporate told us to go on and get up out of there. So we shot on across the Missouri border to the other side. So I
yeah.
know in that area, it's a lot of racism, a lot of stuff that goes on. We got pulled over one time just for having do rags on. You know what I'm saying? They
Oh
saw us,
yeah,
yeah, they saw us in the car. We had do rags on. They pull us over. So
yeah. Yeah, I had a
being
I had a partner got done the same way, man. We was riding down the highway, man, and the state trooper pulled us on because he had dreads.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it happened. Being in that type of area, they see a black dude with a white girl. Being a black girl with a white dude, you already know what that is.
But
But
I'm
you
saying, like,
they
damn, you
coulda
know it's
lured
consequences
her, you
behind it.
know, situations like that, they coulda lured her up there and made her feel like they was friends. You never know, and then the whole plan was to, you know, kidnap her the whole time. Because why did
Yeah.
they hide it? And also his truck was found in a Sonic drive-in. What was that
Yeah.
all about?
But why is it so simple for the situation not to, you know what I mean? Just to go under the rug. I mean, we talking about it, but I mean, is it really after?
I seen it on Facebook. I'm from Arkansas, so I saw a lot of people posting about it and stuff like that. And I actually talked to the mother. Well, I messaged her to make sure it was okay to, talk about the story, and she needed as much exposure as possible. So that's why I wanted it to be
That's
the
what I'm saying.
the first thing.
So,
Yeah,
like,
they did like a search the other day, and it was a lot of people join in. They had a candlelight and all of that. But in these situations, especially when it's those type of people in that area, they ain't trying to do too much looking.
so, so she's missing, right? So,
Yeah.
how do they label him? You know what I'm saying? When they charge them, can they hold? Is he on a 48-hour hold? Is he on the? You know what I'm saying? Because he is the last person that saw it. So, I mean,
Yeah,
how
he's
are they
he's
going
in
about?
jail right now.
Yeah, I know it, but I'm saying, is he on a 48-hour hold, or is he locked up for the
He been
charge?
he's been charged, and
Okay,
also the other guy's been charged.
okay. So it is suspicious play.
Yeah, but they was only charged with tampering right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not they haven't actually been charged with kidnapping or
That's it, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. Because if you look at it, bro, tampering is only because they probably had a cell phone, or you know what I'm saying. They probably had a
yeah,
code in the car or something.
yeah, and they
It's
tried
it's
to
it's,
throw it
it's
away or
kind of
something like
word
that.
play. You know what I'm saying? That's basically like me sitting you in the car saying, "Well, we're gonna hold you for right now until we kind of figure things out." Not in trouble or anything like that. We're just trying to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what happened in that what's up, Versace? You know what happened in that show that you told me about where she actually killed the lady and they let her go until they gathered more evidence and stuff like that. So who's to say that ain't the same situation? Or he had a bond and could have bonded out.
Yep. Yeah, he could possibly get out. I mean, if it hit the news, this is what's crazy. So if it hit the news, the GoFundMe will get him out.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah,
That's
the GoFundMe get him out.
you know that. They gon' he'll be out. If he got a bond, he'll be out.
And that's crazy work, man. I don't really understand it.
But if that was us, the bond would be so high we wouldn't be able to get out.
Yeah.
They have it set at $1 million bond or something like that.
And I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't understand it, bro.
I try looking more into it, and that's about all you can find right now. They not putting too much out.
'Cause I don't feel like Buddy getting a hard charge, man. Like I said, I pray that he get
They
the
would
answer
have to.
he's looking for. But I saw some stuff on the news the other day, man, where a guy caught a charge and they basically let him walk free. So I mean,
Yeah,
we living in different times right now, man. And
they
next
would
time
pretty
we try
much
to do is stay together.
they would pretty much have to find the body and be able to
Yeah,
connect it to him for them to charge him. That's how it go when it come to those type of situations.
yeah.
But hopefully it turns out maybe she just somewhere and can't contact nobody or something. I hope it ain't, the worst case scenario in that situation.
So at any time, man, I'm hoping for that any day. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes,
that's a dark time to have, man. I don't wish that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? The thought of can't finding your baby
bro.
ain't no sleep, man.
That's one of my fears. Like now that I have my daughter is a senior, she's a senior, same situation,
Yeah.
and she's starting to want to go places with her friends and stuff like that. And they don't really pay attention to the dangers of the world,
Uh-uh.
like we do. They don't really see it like that yet because they so ready to get out there. And she be talking about how she, ready to be working and stuff like that. And I'm like, just slow down, enjoy your
Gotta
senior
slow
year,
down.
and all of that gonna come because once you turn into an adult and you got to start paying bills,
It's
ain't no going
over
back.
with, man.
Ain't no going
Yeah,
back.
and like I say, it's the club scene. It's the you can't really fault them for getting drunk with their friends when they go out, but
Yeah.
it's the blindness that you got when you know what I'm saying, when you doing these activities, you know what I'm saying? You get drunk, you falling over, you looking for a man to help you get to this car. Or you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Your
Hoping that
friends are
somebody.
asking people to help get in this car and everything, but you could be dealing with a creep. You know what I'm saying? That's she can't wait for this opportunity.
Right. Right. And they be targeting people like that they know or a little naive to the situations around them, to their surroundings and stuff like that. That's what they
Yeah.
look for, especially the young girls.
I
And
got a
without
story for you. I got a story for you. This is my anniversary in Vegas, bro. I mean, not anniversary, my bad. Excuse me. Bachelor party. Me and my
okay,
wife went down there, the grooms and bridesmaid, all this XYZ. They wasn't supposed to come. Let's just throw that out there. I feel like it was a plot for them to come into our shit and mess up the groove.
right.
But anyway, so we was down there, and my old lady, she the same type. She don't pay attention to her surroundings and all this XYZ stuff. So this was our last night in Vegas, bro. They got an Uber that wasn't an Uber.
Mm,
And so when they got the Uber took them off route. We probably about 7 minutes from the trip. You know what I'm saying? We got a little mansion of probably about 7 minutes away. So
yeah.
the Uber claimed he caught a flat. So another car met him under the bridge in a tunnel. And so they didn't start causing chaos. It's like seven girls in here. So they didn't start causing chaos and trying to jump out the car, but they on child lock. So they all in there trying to, you know what I'm saying? They nooking and bucking and hollering and XYZ. The man sped off in the car that was supposed to be on flat, dropped him off down the street from where the place was at, and sped off. So I say, damn, you know what I'm saying? This was like a real like a real chase and everything, bro. I gave a taxi cab driver everything in my pocket to follow her track on her phone.
Yeah.
Like it was like a real live movie, man. But she made it home and then they came out with a movie called what was it called, man? I think it was called like Tracker. I mean not Tracker, but Without a Trace.
Oh
Without a
yeah.
Trace.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. And that came out like a week later. You know what I'm saying? From when that little situation happened, I'm like, damn. And it took place in Vegas. So I was saying, damn, y'all probably really finna get your ass too.
Yeah. You
And
know
that's
that's
kind
the,
of
that's the number one industry in this world is human trafficking. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. That's $1 billion industry.
billion.
That's scary, man. That's why when
Listen,
she do take a Uber or something like that, my daughter, I make sure send me your location, send me your tracker. I can track you the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
and it's
scary,
so
man.
hard, man, because everything now, technology is made to where everything now is basically hands off.
Yeah.
You don't gotta drive no more because there's somebody that'll take you. I mean, we had taxi cab, but I mean, still it's different. You know what I'm saying? This is a random guy. Taxi cab drivers were hired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And went through a background check. I don't know. I would hope so. But now it's all about, man, you can work when you want to. It's a free app. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who this dude is that decided to apply has been on his couch thinking about Lord knows what you think in this man call.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
don't
saying?
you don't
When
know
you
what their
sit up and think
intentions
about
are.
it, man, really, it's really and truly a sinister word, man. It's really evil outside, man. The way the brain works, and now the things that people are not scared to do, man, it's crazy outside.
Versace says she's been attacked several times by Uber drivers.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy. It's
So what does she get? What do you got in your purse to? I know what I'm saying, or what do you keep with you to fend that off? Do you kind of fight them off, or do you have some? You know what I'm saying? How do you respond in that situation as a female? You know what I'm saying?
that's the scary part about it.
Yeah, because I mean, a man, because like I say, and I told my wife this plenty of times. The only thing that saves you from being harmed outside is the police, the law,
Yeah.
the fear of consequences. Because if
Yep.
it wasn't consequences outside, females would be endangered species.
Yeah.
They would be
Yeah.
very, they would
Imagine
be
how it was before they got rights. They were
Yeah,
considered property. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were considered property, like cattle.
property, bro.
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
That's
And that's
crazy.
why I don't know if they see it or if they understand how dangerous it can get. Like it can really take a turn to where it can happen regularly. You know what I'm saying? Like be walking down the road and we might just see somebody just steal off on a female and drag off.
Yeah.
That's what the law is doing to save you. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. They're preventing that from happening, from it being normal.
That's why I kinda didn't agree with when they was like defund the police and all that. They were like, "Nah, who else gonna do that?" You know what I'm saying? Like men,
Yeah.
most men can't be everywhere like the police can.
And I'm gonna be honest. Some females don't deserve to get saved. Some females don't know when to shut up. This might be a simple situation in the street where she get knocked out. Or he been running a mile, beating up on this man car, keep giving him hell, and he finally decide to strike back. That right there. Are you supposed to step in and intervene in it? Because he didn't
Shoot.
finally got fed up and took a swing? I
I
don't feel like that's your problem.
Yeah. Uh, in other news, Trump has promised $2,000 dividend payments from the tariff. Uh, Now everybody is talking about this online, right? They're talking about, but what I found, he can't just give $2,000 like that.
No, he can't. No.
Congress got to pass the law to release it, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's saying, okay, so for one, his tariff policies are still under court review by the Supreme Court. And so he, his tariffs ain't even went through. They haven't even been passed completely yet because they trying to make sure he got the authority to be able to do the tariffs that he trying to do. Two lower courts, the Court of International Trade and the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, have already ruled that Trump did not have the authority under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose the tariffs. Then it said if he did have the authority, Congress got to approve it and finalize it.
Mm.
So he basically, to me, this is some kind of distraction.
Yeah,
What
I can see
for?
that.
A lot of people saying he trying to, distract from the Epstein files. I don't think it's that. I think it's something else. His secretary, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, cast doubt on the plan, saying the
Uh,
payout could merely refer to tax savings enshrined by Trump's signature domestic spending measure, a dividend in a lot of forms, with saying it could just be tax cuts. It might not even be a check or direct deposit sent out, like he's saying.
yeah, but me, honestly, I feel like everything is done for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nothing is put in place to where it's to benefit you. I feel like it's it's put out there to shut you up or they
That's all
doing
it is.
something to mad something. You know what I'm saying? So
That's all it is.
you will find out a month later or 2 months later down the line what this meant. You know what I'm saying? Or where it took us or what it. You know what I'm saying? What it did to benefit them.
Now, I mean, if it does pass and Congress does allow it, hey, I'm hoping everybody get their money.
Yeah, me and you both. Me and you
But
both.
from what I was seeing, like on social media and stuff like that, it was just like so many people already making plans for what they're gonna do with it. And I'm like, hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. There's levels to this. It's steps
Man,
to it. He
that
can't.
money gone, bro. That money is gone.
He For one, the tariffs haven't even made enough to cover the 2000. They've only made 195 billion. They said it would have to be at least 300 billion just to pay that off to the middle and lower class families. So it ain't even close to being enough at the moment.
Yeah, you right. So my thing is, so what do they do? You know what I'm saying? As far as if office is gonna keep battling back and forth, basically to try to come to an agreement to the how to treat us, basically, because that's all it is. What do they do? Because I mean, it's people out here that start, and you know what? Scratch that. Ain't nobody talked about riding or turning up yet, bro. Everybody's just crying.
That's the problem. That's why they gave everybody social media, because they made everybody think that this little reality is real and it's gonna
Yeah,
make a difference. This ain't touching nothing. Cause the more we post, the more the people that own the platforms get rich.
yeah. And then what they basically doing is they giving you the insight of what's going on, and you can just voice your opinion.
Yeah, that's all it
Yeah, you
is.
know what I'm saying? Keep you out of the groups. You know what I'm saying?
We just
If
voicing our
you
opinion.
Yeah, you voice your opinion here. We'll see what we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll make you feel like you know what I'm saying, like you're a part of it. But in reality, no, man, that shit crazy, man.
And the thing is, we really have power, but we don't use it in the right way.
No, not
Because
at all.
if we just stopped and said no, stop buying fast food, stop buying, what I'm saying, like all the junk and the material shit. If everybody could just take off from work, all it would take is about a week or two,
Yep.
and they'll be ready to give us whatever demands we need.
But this is the thing though. How long do you think it would take to rally up 100 people, bro? In
That's
your
the
town,
thing.
not the city, in your town. How long do you think it would take to rally up 100 people?
We were supposed to have a blackout back in September where this was supposed to take place. And everybody, well, no, yeah, it was about the wages, right? They was like, if we black out, don't go to work, don't do nothing, everybody take off, and then we demand higher pay. Everybody was complaining, like, I can't take off, I can't afford to. Well, that's the reason why. I
The reason
that,
why.
and so the government keep us in a position to where we can't afford to do the stuff that we need to do to basically use our power, because that's really the only power we got at this point. We got to hit them in their
Yeah.
pockets.
But if you don't hit them where it hurt, we're gonna forever lose. And
We're
what
gonna
I've
forever
learned is,
lose.
from what I've learned is, you can hit them as long and as hard as you want to. The problem is they gonna always and forever bounce back because they gonna always make it to where it's somebody that's gonna take the offer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
when we doing all this fighting and we trying to get back and trying to get live and all this shit, it don't work because you got people that's willing, you got groups of people that's willing to come in and infiltrate everything you got. You know what I'm saying? So to me, man, it's just it's a world of want and wishes. Cause I mean, to get what we actually dream of and we actually want and because it's not a far reach, you know what I'm saying? Ask. We ask to be treated equal. We ask to be treated
Yeah.
right. And I ain't just talking about our color. I'm just talking about all around the board. You know what I'm saying? The ghetto, the hood, the just the way the economy going. You know what I'm saying? Just you're not getting none of that, bro.
Nope. And this is what I be trying to tell people, like, especially like people that still care about racism and stuff like that. We all in the same situation.
Yeah,
So you hating me because I'm black and all this, it don't even matter no more, because
it don't.
it's all the same situation now. And that's the illusion that they've gotten over on people with. Is thinking that, oh, well, I'm still better, but you still broke just like everybody else.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it don't make sense. It don't make sense for us to hurt each other when we are not each other's problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For us to go out and take joy in murking or doing XYZ to this person, it don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why are we mad at each other more than we're not mad at the suppressor or the people that's actually hurting us?
The
Because
system.
we got this belief in our head that's when we say, "Oh yeah, we can't do that. They don't get us." Well, if we know that, why you don't have the same thought process when it comes to hurting your own? Because you know you're gonna be able to do it, and
Right.
they're gonna keep it on the run. That's
Yep.
crazy, man.
I saw this
I don't,
video of this young dude. He was talking about, I don't keep my pistol on me for the white man. He was like, I keep it because of the black man. I don't
that was
fear
me.
when I go out, and when I'm out in the streets, I don't fear a white man killing me. It's the black dude that's gonna ride me and kill. And that's the crazy part about it. How did
Yeah,
it get like that? Because we used to be a community.
we did. Listen, man. When I was at work, when I used to be at work, man, I used to have this thing. I used to ask people when you go in the store. who you buying that pistol for? And every answer I got was shit to pop me a nigga. Shit, get on a nigga ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, in case nigga got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's all related to. I say, damn, you ain't gonna use it for nobody else. Damn, I ain't think about it like that. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else a threat.
Mm-mm.
It's all aimed at one person. You know what I'm saying? One kind.
Your own kind.
If you go over here in the wrong yard, you gonna get popped because you ain't supposed to be in this neighborhood. So
Right.
boom, if you go back over to your neighborhood, you gonna get popped. Why? Because you weren't supposed to be on this street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go in the store and you buying a bag of Skittles in a iced tea with your hood on. You gonna get popped down the road because why? You ain't supposed to be over here. We lose all the way around, bro. And
Yeah.
it's glorified, bro. The fact that's why I have such a hate for rap, bro, because it's glorified so strong that this is normal to do. It's crazy work, bro.
Yep. It started when they put drugs into the community. I believe that's when it
Yeah,
all started. You know what I'm saying? Because before then, it was what people called a community. It was, you being raised by the village, like we talked about last week, where you could go on the other side of town and they get on your ass, and then you go back home and you get in trouble again. Now
yeah.
you can't even say nothing to somebody, kid.
Man, that can't say nothing, man.
It's not the
You say something
same.
like that, they're gonna be at your doorstep. Or
Yep.
they're gonna bust your windows out. It's gonna be a whole scene. Don't touch my baby. Don't say nothing to my baby. Man, your baby is a problem. And in 16 years from now, your baby is gonna be a nuisance to the community. And they're
Eh,
gonna wish you would have dealt, they're gonna wish they would have took care of them years beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But people don't see that.
Yep.
That
They,
shit crazy,
it
man.
was a lot that they did, and they did it in steps. In the '90s, that when they took discipline out the home, that was
Yeah.
done for a reason, because now they took that fear away from the kids, because kids feared their parents. You didn't want to do nothing wrong because you knew you was gonna get in trouble. You
Man,
was
I
gonna get
knew
your
what
ass
man,
whooped.
listen, bro. I still fear my daddy, bro.
What? I don't even cuss in front of mine, and I'm
Don't cuss
fit to be
in front of my
42.
daddy, bro. I do not cuss in front of my daddy, bro. I swear to God. That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
That's a lot of that's a I've never felt comfortable cussing in front of my parents, bro. And I feel like this just come
Nah.
from first of all, it's the respect, but it's just
Yeah.
man, I'm in a child's place, bro. I don't give a damn what my age is, man.
Yep.
I you know what I'm saying? I'm just in a child's place.
Yep.
I
That.
rather had a relationship where we chilling and we toss up a beer or it that just ain't me, you know what I'm saying? I might have a drink or something, but I ain't doing it intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
man, here, shot after shot. Here, you take a shot. That ain't the relationship we got. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I feel like we could have got it. It could have been, but nah, man.
A lot of our generation was raised that way though. Like, it don't matter how old we get, we still had a respect for our elders. Like with
That's
my
me.
granny, I go around my granny. I'm making sure I'm watching what I say, so I don't say the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you'll get comfortable and you might mess around and let some slip out. I'm trying to make
yeah.
sure I don't. Like, it's just that type of respect that we was raised with. Once they took that discipline out the house, that was it. Then it became
Yeah,
that whole timeout and all that shit. Now you see what the kids doing now. They shooting up schools and all of that. I
that
don't
that shit
remember
that.
school shootings when I was growing up until that Colorado Combine or Columbine, whatever that was.
Man,
That's
bro,
the first one I remember.
I remember, and it's just me. I remember back when you knew who had a pistol in their bag, and they never pulled it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in school, everybody had guns, but wasn't nobody dumb enough to pull that gun out, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just something that I mean they had it, bro. It
Mhm.
wasn't no looking forth and
Back then we was
we could
still
have a
fighting.
shootout. Yeah,
We wasn't
that gun
we
will stay in your bag while you fight.
Yeah. You only use that for like it unless it was necessary. But most of the time we fighting, and then the next day you back cool again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was. It,
Yeah,
it wasn't. It wasn't no. Oh, I'm finna shoot him, and now I'm 17 and I'm gone for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see now, you see that so much now, and that's
I'm telling
sad.
you, man. I don't like I said, I don't understand it, man. But again, to me, I feel like people just they watch these movies or they listen to these stories that's being told over, you know what I'm saying, over the fireplace, and the uncle claiming tough, the cousins claiming tough, and
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? These Thanksgiving stories.
And they wanna
And these
emulate
kids
that.
take it. Yeah, and these kids take it and they think they going with it and they do it. Really, your uncle was a flunky. Really, know what I'm saying? Y'all come from a good home, man. Don't let that
Yeah.
man lie to you like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's things that you know what I'm saying, you can't railroad. You know what I'm saying? You can't get people to see that, bro. It's not cool. Cause I've always preached that, bro. This shit is not cool. You look lame. You know what I'm saying? It's the lamest thing possible that you can do is be out here in these streets, bro. It's nothing makes sense.
Right. They put that, but see, that's because of the music. The music made it seem like it was cool. And then you had it in the rap videos and then they put it in the movie. So all of that made it seem like it was cool. That's what changed the culture. But it ain't never
Mhm.
actually been cool. Used to be you used to shame it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's done happened to a lot in our community. We don't have no more shame. Nobody
Yeah,
shames nothing no more. That's why the women
nothing.
are sexualized and the men are everybody want to be a gangster and a killer.
Yeah. But the thing is, what they don't realize is, man, after you done what and I used to tell people this too. I watched my dad and them go through wars and fights and all type of shit, bro.
Right.
Just for them to get older and be cool
Yeah.
and reminisce on the stories that they did.
Yep.
What type of life is that, bro? You mean to tell me we brought all this harm to each other, caused all this pain, and now here we is bumping into each other at cheddars and you know what I'm saying? We speaking about all the shit that we done in the past.
Yep.
That's crazy work. Now we talking on Facebook. We cool,
Yeah.
but all the things we didn't done and hurt all the people we done hurt back in the day. That's crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
And I never understand it, bro. I
I,
swear to God.
uh-uh. I just hate that it turned that way. That's but if you notice, it's only our culture that's been portrayed that way.
Yeah,
It was
it is.
targeted. It was done on purpose.
That's why I say when it comes to that rap music, bro, I don't understand, man. It's a while of basically just man, turn up and lose control, just fucking man, crash out. That's what I want your kids to be the worst kids that ever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't hear that in no other culture, bro. Mexicans not even doing that on the track, on the beat, and they killing people every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mexico is out here having wars behind drugs. They not
Yeah.
rapping about the shit that we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know now. Some of that music, I got a coworker that and he used to tell
He
me
broke
what
it down for you.
yeah, like that music, we think it sound like some clown music. They talking about robbing and killing and stuff. And you be like, "Doo, doo,
What?
doo, doo." Yeah, that music they be having some wild stuff going on in their community too. But you
Yeah,
gotta
nah, I
think,
ain't know that.
they got melanin and they got melanated skin too.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
as
yeah,
much as
yeah, yeah.
ours. So that's why their culture is also targeted the same way. Anybody that's melanated, if you notice, has that target on them. They want to change how you go about anything because for one, they don't want us uniting like we did back in the day.
Yeah,
They don't want that again.
yeah, I can see that, but my problem is I don't understand why is it like I say, why is it us, bro? That's the only part I don't understand. Why is it so easy and so comfortable for us to do it? Like we
'Cause
want to be the leader. Like everybody else is being leaders and you know what I'm saying, tacos and you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. But then here you come over here, we want to be known for hurting each other.
everybody know who we are but us. We the only people, think about it, we the only people in the world, Black Americans are the only people in the world that don't have a country to back them. We don't have no identity, no true identity. Everything about us was stripped away and we were given other people's identity and they took ours.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't understand it, man.
Did
I feel like,
oh,
oh
go
yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
Now go ahead, go ahead.
I was finna switch subject, so I was gonna let you finish about that one.
Nah, go ahead. Yeah, we good. I
Did
just
you
got it up
see
on
about where they trying to say Section 8 is ending?
Section 8.
But it's not. That's I've been seeing people do videos about it, talking about it's supposed to be ending. The December is supposed to be the last month of it. But when you look it up, it says the program is not ending in 2026, but it is facing potential changes, cuts, and risks due to proposals in the fiscal year 2026 budget. It includes cuts to HUD that will significantly reduce funding for rental assistance and could lead to the end of some specific programs, such as the emergency housing voucher. But it's not going to run out. It's not going to run out of funding by the end of 2026. So
And the
that is
reason
a
it
lie.
is,
I wanted to make sure we told that that is a lie. It's not being cut. It's not ending. It's none of that.
it's gonna be a lie. And the reason why I say this is because you don't, we don't, they don't profit off of it. They
Hmm.
profit off keeping us down, and you know what I'm saying, keeping us at a certain level of system work.
Yep.
So if you don't got that, you don't got the word. You know what I'm saying? So trying to make us go out, I mean, I'm saying us, but I mean trying to make them go out and get a job and become part of that's not gonna work, bro. You done spoiled them too long. There's people that's been living off this shit since they was kids, and now that they adults, they know how to work the system. You gonna try to take that from them and think they finna go out here and just adapt to, you know what I'm saying? Because what I mean, if you take Section 8, those $8 rents, $10 projects, what do I mean? What's the rent turn into?
Well, for one, it's a lot of elderly that, and you know what I'm saying, like people that's retired, stuff like that, that depend on that. So you can't completely take it away. What they trying to do, and like I said last week, this is about, see, Trump big thing is getting the immigrants off of all of the benefits that we supposed to be getting. And when Biden then was in office, when they had that open border, they were given a lot of benefits under the table that people don't realize. And
Yeah,
I was talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, "Yeah, but they not supposed to do that." I say they do a lot of stuff they ain't supposed to do.
man. Did you see where they were sending money to? That's the crazy part.
They just sent what 40 million, 40 billion to Argentina, uh,
Yeah, now that stuff
Israel,
is crazy.
like, but they can't give us reparations, but they can send money to all these other countries.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
you're not.
thing that trips me out.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
no.
money swept under the rug. The put. I feel like what they're doing is they basically just spend money. One of the what what is it called? Organized crime, money laundering. I feel like they send money in certain sections to come back and pick that up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you follow the money, you'll find out the truth about everything.
Everything.
And a lot of the stuff when they say they sending it to other countries, look at who owns those LLCs. It comes right back to them. They just have
Yep.
a, LLC and maybe in China or something like that. And they saying that they sending money over there when really, yeah, China might get a little cut, but the majority of it coming back to them.
Most definitely. That's why I say it all works hand in hand.
Hmm.
Yeah, true enough, they at work, but as you could tell, I mean, they at war, but as you could tell, they're still making money. They're
That's
just
yeah,
they're picking at each other, basically. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's
We
I
the
mean,
fools. We the
we're
fools
the
in the
fool.
situation. Because everybody think, okay, Republican this, Democrat that. Neither side give a damn about the people. Neither
I
side. They
swear to
don't care
God,
about us. They
man, they
get
don't give a
paid.
damn,
It's
man.
all a game. It's a game.
And like I say, I don't. Me personally, man, I don't understand it, but it is what it is, man. Ain't nothing we can do about it.
Nah.
And the
So
moment that we can do something about it, the moment that now don't get me wrong, because the moment that we rise up and we ready to take over some shit, I'm front line and center, bro.
this what we fail to realize. It's gonna have to be a fight. It's gonna have to be, that's the only way we gonna get anything back.
Oh
Trying
yeah,
to
it's gonna
take
definitely need to be a fight.
trying to take Martin's route, turn the other cheek and march and do all that. We've been
Martin
marching
get
since
your
the 60s and we ain't got
Martin get
nothing
your head knocked off.
accomplished.
That's what Martin gonna do. Martin get your head knocked off.
Shit. If
If
we
you
would have
think you
listened to
can,
Malcolm back then, it would have been totally different.
I don't know. We listen to Malcolm. They probably got rid of our ass quicker than when we started.
They can't. They can't afford to. See, one thing about it, we got the highest, we are the biggest consumers in the world.
Yeah, we are. We
So
are.
they can't afford to completely get rid of black people. That's what we have to realize. They can't afford to. Because if they do, if we left America, I just did a live, I think it was Saturday with this lady from Kenya, right? and we was
Yeah.
talking about bridging the
They said
gap.
from
But
Kenya? Kenya,
yeah, Africa.
yeah, Africa. Oh, that's
Yeah,
what's up. That's what's up.
she's
Where
she's
y'all meet?
starting to she's starting to. I met her through the dude I used to have on here. His name was Eric, and
Mhm.
he introduced me to her. We've been trying to get this taken care of for months, man. It was supposed to have been months ago that I was actually supposed to have her on, but I finally did it Saturday. And she's starting this political party over there. And she's like 25, 26, something like that. She's trying to get the youth involved. And so it's a big movement that they got going on. But we got to talking about how they were taught, versus how we were taught. And then we got to talking about just bridging the gap between black people in America. Do you think and this is what I was telling her, I was like, there's no way they would let us leave America.
Nah,
There's no way. And she was like,
not
well,
as a
why?
whole. Not as a whole.
No, they'll let a few people here and there go. But if we all just decided it's what, 49, 50 million black people in America. If everybody just decided was like, okay, we're gonna go back to Africa, take our money with us and all of that, man, ain't
Yeah,
no
nah.
way they'll let that happen.
You getting canceled instantly, man.
They can't afford to
And
let that happen in this country.
because I mean, at the end of the day, it's ran just like a slave plantation. People just don't not aware of how they have you now moving through a system. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a yard system. Now it's a system of yeah, we got you every which way. We got you brainwashed on the computer. We got you. You know what I'm saying? It's a wash every which way, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean,
They get,
I can't give you one. Obviously, I can't give you one answer to basically say how can we fix it. I mean, I can't give you an honest answer on that.
I mean, the thing is, it would the amount of people that it would take to fix it, I don't think we could get that many people to agree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Because it
no,
would have to take millions of us. And that's the thing. Like some people, they act like they ready to die, but they ain't ready to die for that type of cause. Now
and
they'll die
then
for a
too,
color, but not the black color.
like you say, man, you got some people, you know what I'm saying, that just purposely go against the grain.
Yeah.
That's basically what Facebook is.
Yep.
Everybody on Facebook is pretty negative. So imagine if you try to rally these people up to come together. No, they're gonna stir a pot just because.
Yep.
There's some people on here who can see you doing something positive, and they're gonna find the negative in something that you're doing in that sense. You know what I'm saying? And shut that shit down. That
Yep.
shit crazy to me.
I got a lady. I know this lady that I've been talking to for like maybe about 3, 4 months now. She's from South Africa. She's the peace ambassador over there, and she been trying to get me to come over there for the longest. And I'm like, look, I ain't coming by myself now. She was like, no, you have the protection and all of that, and she was like, I can come over there without a visa as long as I'm invited by her. But what they have,
We going. Let's just go.
man, I'm telling you, I want to
Let's
go. I ain't gonna lie. Cause she be
just go.
like, she introduced me to the high priest. She introduced me to his son.
Oh, yeah.
Like I done talked to all of these people and they like what, the show and the idea of it. And so they want to
Yeah.
use the platform to bridge between black
Yeah,
Americans and
yeah, yeah,
Africans.
yeah.
But man, say it's like we building up to something. We gonna have this platform pretty good after a while once we get it,
I'm telling you,
where we want
man.
it to be.
Especially with it being the same narrative on both platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the youth and it's good for the soul. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if people would take time and actually stuck their ear out there and
Mhm.
listen to what you got to say or listen to what I got to say, at the end of the story, man, it all makes sense. And all I'm trying to do is give you game on you know what I'm saying. To most people, to me, I'm trying to get you about their way of thinking
Yeah,
because it's
but
that
that's the
way of thinking
problem.
that kept us. Yeah, that way of
They
thinking that
don't
kept
want
us
to
down for a
change it.
while.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm noticing about since I've been doing this, bro. That's one thing that I've noticed. People now for one, their attention span is so short that
sure.
listening to
Look this right here.
podcasts like this, you know what I'm saying? It's not it ain't gonna hold them long enough. They're
Yeah,
gonna tune out at some point because learning is boring, education is boring now. That's not what That's not popular anymore. Now, we were on here talking bad about black women and you know what I'm saying, relationships, this and black
You
women
ain't
hate
going up.
black men and all of that. Man, the numbers will spike
Stupid. They
because that's
going
what they want to
retarded,
hear.
man.
It's
Like
crazy.
I say, I guess my only thing would be I don't understand how could you soak up so much negativity, but then swear up and down that you know what I'm saying, that's not your way of living or you're not this type of person. But bro, it's so ugly outside. You can't expect this one female. You know what I'm saying? If you looking at if you're in a club right now, you cannot tell me that one girl in this crowd is the girl that's different from all the others. And
Right.
she could be at Harvard, you know what I'm saying? She might not do none of the stuff the girls do. But when she go out, she look just like the girls that she hang with. Who is us to pick her out through the crowd and say, "Oh yeah, man, I saw the difference in you." That's
That
impossible, bro.
you
But
can't.
when it come to dudes though, we come in different sections, and we'll
Yeah.
be in the same club.
Yeah.
For us to get a female that we talking about, we got to go upscale.
Yep.
But for a female, you can find that right in the same club because you got one that's gonna dress like preppy, you got one gonna dress hood, you got XYZ. Now, regardless of how much money they got in their pocket, it's the mind trick. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna snatch you. And 9 times 10, 98% of women fall for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it starts right there, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's you can't for me, you can't pick somebody out of the crowd and be like, man, this is a good person.
It's
No,
hard. It's hard today because nobody really want to stand out no more. You know what
nah,
I'm
nobody.
saying? Everybody want to be liked and everybody want to be like everybody else, and that's what's become the
So
problem, especially in our community.
sticking the tongues out. You know what I'm saying? The eyes and you know what I'm saying? The hanging out
Ma-
the windows and then you go to
And
college the next morning and
bro, that's what I be telling female. I be like, look, y'all gotta understand, because they be like, oh well, I'm different, we different. No, in the
no,
eyes of men, all of y'all are the same now.
yes, I'm not going home with
Everybody,
you. I'm not
everybody is
bringing
the
you the same
same
shit.
now. You got you take pictures with your ass first in the picture now. You're twerking in the videos. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that first one you said, boy, that irks my soul.
Every time you turn around, they
Yeah,
just like
that's the picture. What is it?
that's
What
all we
is it?
see.
Man, are you on the auction block? What is it?
That's
Know what
all
I'm
we
saying?
see. That's all we see. They love to be sexualized, but then don't want to be
Yeah.
sexualized at the same time.
And gonna argue with you about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Mhm.
try to make it seem like you the one who tripping in the situation. No, man, I know what the hell I see. You trying to offer something that you don't want to know. So I ain't the one that you want to give it to.
That's
Just
what it
say
be.
that. Yeah, just say that. I'm not the one. Oh, if I am the one, you just trying to make me work for it.
And see, but I always put the blame on the men because certain men didn't need to get money because once they got money, that was their only play. And then they
Yeah.
started using that to get women, and then women started going for it. You know what I'm saying? Because thinking that was the best way, that was the best route for them to get the attention that they seeking. And that's how it all changed. But that comes back to the rappers. When they started sexualizing women in the videos, start sexualizing women in the movies, all of that changed, the whole viewpoint. And
Man,
now
everything came,
that's
man.
all everything is about. You could say something about Cardi B, man, you're gonna have 1,000 people attack you.
Because
It's crazy.
that's their idol, bro. It's like if I don't understand, but you know what? They come with that high school popularity. Because we are able to be on the social media and we're able to interact with celebrities,
Mhm,
they feel like they still sitting at the cool table.
mhm.
So when sis or I don't know what they call Beyonce, but or Beyonce speak,
She queen. Beyonce
Queen.
queen, yeah.
So when Queen speak, they got to take up for it. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy to me, man. Y'all don't know these folks, bro.
These
Y'all
folks don't
know,
mean they don't they what they are is a danger to the community because what they
yeah,
represent, the Sexy Reds, the Megan the Stallions, the Cardi B's, all of those represent the exact same thing. And it's
man, that shit horrible,
sexualized.
man.
Everything is about sex with them. And so now you got little girls growing up with that same type of mentality. and that's how they done that's how they are able to get us to where they have because of those type of situations, those type of people.
I'm telling you, man.
It's done changed everything.
It's gonna keep changing too, because I have yet to see any female talk about they tired of this music or they tired of acting like
I
this.
do see it though. I be on
I don't
threads.
see it.
Yeah, they it's
I,
some
I
out
ain't never been
there,
on Reddit before.
but they call those females pick me's.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they call
They
them
are.
pick me's. They but you know,
Listen,
you have some that defend men. You have some that can't stand what Cardi them represent because it makes them look bad.
yeah. But let me ask you this though, man. Have you seen the people that they're dealing with porn? Bro, the average person is in porn. It's
Yeah.
no saying it's not the porn stars. Man, bro, you ain't no much such thing as a man. You can look up and find a fine girl now. Man, all you gotta do is scroll down Facebook, bro. They own her.
Or IG. They everywhere
Or
now.
yeah, IG. But
This is the
listen, man,
thing
I
too.
barely
Nothing is left to the imagination no more.
at all.
That's what
At
used
all.
to turn men on. Like that's what'll make a man want to chase you. It's the imagination of thinking about what it
Yeah,
is
imagination,
under your
bro.
clothes. Now, shit, you look around and you like, oh well, shit, I already see she half naked. I already see what I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
without.
By the time you get over there, shit, I mean, ain't nothing to get hard on. Shit, you done seen everything you need.
You know what I'm saying it all. So you
That's why I
already
say
have a
it's
certain expectation, and that's what they
yeah,
feel. That's
man.
what I try to tell my daughters. I had took them to the we had went to this little function at the lake on their birthday a couple
Yeah,
months ago. And I was just showing them the difference in how females are dressed. And I'm like, see, when we see somebody dressed like that, it's one thing going through our mind. She either
yeah,
easy or we could throw some money at her to get buy a
yeah.
bag or something to eat. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, take her to get a steak or something like that. And so I was showing her the difference. And the other one's like when she dressed like that, 9 times out of 10, a dude gonna come at her with respect because he already gonna know, oh, I can't approach her a certain way.
And that be crazy, don't it, man? That we automatically know how to switch on and off.
Yep.
Because you won't even, man. Hey, bitch, your ass about here. Then you'll find somebody with some class. You be like, oh no, ma'am, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Gonna pull your pants up, you
Yeah,
going
yeah.
shit, you gonna be
Man, you gonna come
respectful.
correct, man. You gonna,
Yeah, yeah. Cause you
know
know
what
you
I'm
can't
saying? And
you ain't and you for one, if you ain't got your shit together, you're not gonna even approach her.
listen, man, I would tell myself, oh man, my haircut, oh no, I ain't together, man. My face, hey, nah, let's go the other way.
Hmm.
That's how much that shit matter, bro.
Yeah.
That's
And that
that's the difference between a female and a woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman, she gonna make you sit up straight.
yeah.
All that little boy shit you talking about, hey, let me holler. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, boy, she gonna say that shit. You gonna come correct over there.
Yeah. For one, you ain't gonna be able to come at her talking about, what's up, shorty, or what's up, little nah, you who? No, that ain't gonna even work.
She ain't gonna tell you, boy, get out my face. She gonna, hey man,
But see, that's
no,
the
you ain't my
problem. Ain't no more Claire Huxtables. Ain't no more Ain't Villes.
Boy, you said
And
something, man.
ain't no more
Well,
Harriet.
I ain't just never really just seen the Clear Hustle though. Now I can say Aunt Bibbs and but I ain't never seen no Clear Hustle.
It ain't
She
no
was one of
more.
a kind.
It ain't no you now I know some women that was like that. But
I
these
can't say
days you don't see that no more. That's not the popular rap to go. You
no,
know
it's
what I'm
not.
saying? Harriet Winslow, like all those type of women
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
saw
yeah,
growing up in the 90s
yeah,
was totally different than how
yeah.
they
You're
are
right.
now. Look at all the TV shows now. Look at Sisters and what's the Beauty in Black or whatever that is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
You're right
they
about that.
you don't see that no more. We had Waiting to Exhale and we had, those type of shows, movies and stuff growing up. Different World. We had the Cosbys. We had Fresh Prince, Family Matters. All of that was different because it gave us a different way to look at each other.
Yeah,
That's what's missing
most
now.
definitely.
Now everything Tyler Perry running everything, and all he do is, you know, the black
Listen, I
stereotypes.
can't keep I can't keep putting it on Tyler though. And the reason why I'm
Majority.
saying it,
Well, he ain't
the
the only
reason why I
one.
say that is because Tyler is doing the same thing that rap doing. And
Exactly.
I can't cancel out Tyler without canceling out the other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
They running neck and neck. He's a visual. They are audio.
But this the difference. This the difference in my
What you
opinion.
got?
Tyler own all of his shit. The
Yeah,
rappers
they
don't
do.
own their shit. They are doing what they told to do to get that money. You know what I'm saying? They have a certain agenda that they gotta go by. If not, they won't blow up. Tyler own his own studio. He owned the land on it. He owned the production company. He owned everything. So he can choose how he started out. If you remember his plays, they were totally different. They say
Yeah,
they are horrible. Yeah, they are. His plays was different. And then once he finally got into the movies and didn't really need that black audience like that no more, you see what he went to.
yeah,
But
it
if you
is.
look at it, his plays were positive. You
They
know what
really
I'm saying?
was.
You had the family that prays. You had what was I can't think of the other names, but because he had so many, but all of those they had positive messages in them and stuff like that. You didn't really see none of that. What you see now with Tyler, he, they once they get that money, it's a wrap.
Yeah. And like I say, man, I don't. Oh, we was live. Damn, my bad. Man, I've been over here fighting this live, trying to get us on live for the longest, bro. This whole time we've been on live, bro. I swear to God, this is just crazy. But listen, Tyler Perry, I'm not gonna say he's a play. He's not a. What do they call it? A puppet. What they call them people?
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? They kind of put in place.
Yeah. Oh, you
I'm
talking
not
about
gonna call.
a plant?
Yeah, a plant. There you go, a plant. I'm not gonna call him a plant, which I feel like he is though. But I'm not gonna call him a plant. But I'm gonna say that he look at the situation kind of like, you know what I'm saying? This is how I make my money. I don't give a fuck how you think.
That's how all of them do.
Yeah,
That's what became the problem. They stopped caring about the outcome for the entire community. They just started caring about their own, and everything became individualized.
yeah,
That's what a mentality changed to me. They changed how we look at each other and how we view each other. And everybody just like, shit, I will get my money, you better get yours.
yeah. And like I say, I learned and I can't say I learned, but I totally see the world different because I used to be one of them type of people that I always try to look at, try to help people, try to do X, Y, Z. It don't work, bro. So when you learn when you start taking care of yourself, you start getting treated better. You know what I'm saying? When you start shutting people down, you start saying no, you start thinking about self, man, life went a lot smoother, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. But I promise, bro, I used to be one of the people that was just every day, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, no, I got you, bro. I can help you, I can do, you know what I'm saying? I get a call, trauma dump. You know what I'm saying? Everything, but since I changed it, and I'm like, hey, nah, man, I'm gonna hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't wanna hear it. Life different. My phone do not ring, bro. It's not
Yeah.
because I done people wrong. It's not because I done did X, Y. It's just if I'm not being negative with you, it's nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not being this person of pain and suffering, going through the mud with you and understanding your problems, I mean, it ain't really nothing to talk about.
Yeah. A lot of people, they don't know how to hold those type of conversations no more.
No.
Because everything now has become around negativity. That's all everything is centered around. Say they'll bite
Yep.
the hand that feed them every time you stick it out to help. And see, that's what's happened. People and a lot of you can't blame people that's gotten bitten. You know what I'm saying? Because if I done helped you and then you turn around and you steal something from me or you rob me, then that's gonna give me a negative outlook towards everybody else. Now I'm not gonna want
Yep.
to help nobody else. So you kind of understand it in a sense, but that only came about because they put the drugs in the community, the private prisons and all of that stuff. So they made us a target of that, and they made us hate each other. It ain't nothing we could. I don't. I think it could be changed, but do people want to change it? That's the question.
Hell no.
They don't want to
Nobody
change it.
gonna change it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's in a sense that Long as people are doing wrong, man, and people can get a chuckle out of it, man, it's gonna continue to happen, bro. Nobody's gonna look at it and say, "Oh man, we need to get our life together. We need to do X, Y, Z." I don't know nobody who's willing to accept it. You know what I'm saying? And bite the bullet and say, "Hey, we need to come together. We need to make this happen. We need to do X, Y, Z, and build a community."
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Truth be told, to
What's
say
happening is
can't save everyone. Yeah.
what I'm saying is what's happening is if I call you right now, bro, and say, "Hey, grab a strap. We got to load up and ride." You're gonna get in the car with me without asking any questions.
Yeah.
But if I say, "Hey, man, I read this pamphlet, man, and they say that we can kind of, you know what I'm saying, we take this course for 3 weeks, we can actually own something and grow." Hey, bro, you tripping, man? Put that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Because
Yeah, you
it's
know
not
what
an
I'm saying?
immediate outcome. And
Yeah,
see
you know
that
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's another thing that the selling of drugs now everybody want fast money.
Yeah,
And that long term, that long they don't want that no more. Don't nobody want to wait. You tell somebody like I had a partner the other day. He was talking about trading, and he say, man, he did a post on Facebook. He say, I sent this a couple of my homeboys a video, told them it was 90 minutes. He say, watch this video, and after this, you can ask me whatever questions you want. I told him, I said, send me that video. He sent it to me. I watched
yeah,
it immediately. And I hit him back. I was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna watch it again so I could, you know what I'm saying, get a better grasp on it because it was a lot. Now I got the basics of it down, but it was a
yeah,
lot to it. And he was like, man, you the only one that I ever sent that video to, and they watched it right then. Most people wait 6, 7 months down the line because it's no instant gratification. Everybody want that quick money. It
yep.
don't happen like that. You're not gonna get rich quick. That whole get rich quick scheme, that is a lie.
It's a lie, complete lie.
Say people are
But
lazy. Yep.
no, but people are definitely lazy because if you think about it, man, most people would rather if they see you got it, they would rather hang over your shoulder and wait for you to give it to them.
Yep.
Then show them how to get it. They want you to say, they'll come back and say, "Oh man, I don't understand this shit like how you talk about it." You know what I'm saying? That's shit that you know how to do. I can't do this shit.
And like, bro, I had to take the time to learn it too.
Man, listen, bro, I didn't know nothing about none of this shit, bro.
Like,
Podcasting, this computer stuff,
mm-mm.
nothing, bro. If I wanted it, I sat down and I learned it, bro. That was it. What they talking about and how they go about things in life and you know what I'm saying? And they treat everything as teach me, show me, only for that second for them the gain off of it. We don't get nowhere out there, bro. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? I don't know, man.
You tell them invest in this, invest in that. And if it don't make them money right then, they don't want to do it. I had
They're not
found
gonna
this
do it.
thing to where it started out, all you need is $50 to invest. That's it, just $50. Folks was like, man, well, when I'm gonna make some money back off of it, I was like, man, in stocks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it's a long game.
Yeah, it's a long game. I'm in the same way, bro. I got stocks, man, and my shit is growing. But like you just said, it's a long game. I'm not playing the short game. I don't want to day trade. I don't want to play option trade. I want to let my money sit. I'm gonna go make my money over here, and I'm gonna go keep adding to it,
Mhm.
and it's growing off of what I've put into it. And it's damn sure then did the food within the past year and two. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
past 2 years, it didn't done a damn food. But me trying to tell somebody to do that, they're not trying to hear that. But
Mm-mm.
if somebody else come over here and be like, "Hey, man, say I got this place," they gonna listen all day long, man.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Why does it always take somebody else to show you what your partner been telling you from the jump? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Then oh man, you ain't tell me that. Man, I literally tried to sit up and have a whole talk. We was chilling when I told you.
Yep. It's different when it's coming from you, but let
Yeah,
let somebody else say it, they all ears. Or if it's a celebrity said or something like that, you know what I'm saying? They all ears. But if you try to tell them, they don't want to hear it because
yeah,
especially like I had
that.
like we all from the same hometown. Old boy that be and he posts a lot about investing and stuff like that. Nobody really pay attention to it because it's him.
Yeah,
That's the
I'm telling you,
difference.
man. That shit crazy to me, man. How you can have so much good intentions for somebody, and you want somebody to grow with you, but at the same time, they don't hear you.
Mm,
But when somebody else open their mouth, and that's the thing that pisses you off the most because you know you didn't say something, but when the other person said, "Oh yeah, man, we need to do this," man, I've been talking about this shit for the past XYZ. And then you know what I'm saying, you sitting over there, you kind of mad, but at the same time, like, nah, you throw it out the road, like, all right, come on, man. Let's know what I'm saying, let's run it too. That shit, that'd be crazy to me, man. And
yeah.
I never understand how people just think. But like I say, that go with what I told you last time, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be standing outside and try to hand you something with some knowledge in it, you don't want to take it because you feel like, why would I give you something for free? You know what I'm saying? If it's knowledge, why you not making me work for this?
Right.
That shit, that's crazy, man.
Right. True Dakota said people in your hometown only respect successful results. Yeah, they want to be there at the end once you done
Yeah,
got to where you need to go. But the journey, nobody really care about the journey no more. They don't want to see you growing and all of that. No, they don't want to see that part. Let me know
that,
once you get the money. Then here they come with their hand out. And then if you don't give up nothing, you the problem.
you the problem. Or you gatekeeping, or you know what I'm saying? You acting different, or you XYZ. You man,
Yeah.
oh man, like I say, bro,
You quicker to get support from strangers than you are from people that know
you're
you.
gonna get it. You're gonna get it
Yep.
because they don't take the time out to figure out who your past is. All they
Mm.
know is what you're saying now and what you preaching. You know what I'm saying? Other
Yep.
than that, what do they past got to do with you? You know what I'm saying? What do they gain from that? Nothing. I don't like I say, man. I don't get it, man. People look down and they cause chaos and do XYZ, but in reality, we are on our own kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? We are on downfall.
Yep.
'Cause you
We
know what I'm
are.
saying? This the crazy thing. So we'll be on the corner, right? We'll be chilling. A white person will walk up to you, bro, and buy whatever you selling. Like, oh man, you have a blessed day. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, the Lord told me the such. But and it's the kicker. Once she right here talking, you'll get about three black people walk up to you now.
Yeah. They're gonna want to see, well, what's going on over there? But they ain't gonna walk up to you first and just support
No,
you just because. But
no,
it
and that's like I say, bro. It's man, I can go down a rabbit hole about how I feel about this. How it's just it don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? The where people look at us and they think like we the bottom of the scum. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to be that person and say I damn near agree with them, bro. Because if you sit up and you see how people act, you be like, man, God damn, man. They
yeah,
not lying, but at the same time, you feel for them like, man, hell nah. But in your mind, bro, you know that we be tripping, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
do.
It ain't the loudness, it ain't the get on this, because we can do this amongst each other.
Yeah.
It's the once we get outside, I'll give you a better example, man. So we had our little league, our little boy game Saturday. Man, it's a chick out there just going off, bro, for nothing. Yeah, my little boy, he been in boxing since two, so he ain't little boy gonna try to touch my son. He gonna run into him, he gonna beat him the fuck up, he gonna XYZ. Boom. And parent out here tripping. I'm gonna smash your parent. I'm gonna beat a bitch up. What are we talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? It's families, it's grandmas out here, bro, amongst kids.
Yeah.
Damn the adults. Man, it's grandmas and kids out here, bro. What are we talking about?
That's the
We the
mentality. That's
we
the
at a
mentality we
5,
got now.
you know what I'm saying? We at a 6 and 7 year old flag football game. What are we talking about? And
Yeah.
she went on the entire game, bro. I'm talking about the entire game. No security guard came over there and said nothing to her. I'm talking about she loud, bro. I'm talking about causing problems. People getting up, walking off.
Dang, that's crazy. It's the mentality we got, man. We got to change that. That's the only way it's gonna change. But a lot of people don't want to change it.
He said, sounds like Flip has black. Man, listen here. I got all that and the code. You know what I'm
Black
saying?
fatigue.
Yeah, I got all
No,
that and
you
the
got
code.
nigga fatigue. That's the
You know what I'm
difference.
saying? Yeah, I got all that, man.
I
Jet
always say it's a
man,
difference between black people and niggas. Niggas
it
is that
definitely is,
it's that
man.
mentality.
It definitely is, bro. And it's like a core just God, it just cringes my soul to know that every time I go out here and I go to a public place and there's somebody that just don't respect the atmosphere or acting right. We can be in an all black establishment, bro, but when you just don't carry yourself right and under the light, man, I just don't fuck with it, man. 'Cause I feel like you put on a show.
Yeah,
That's just me,
yeah,
personally. I feel like when you get loud and you want to be, I feel like that's attention seeking, man. Pick
yeah.
me. What you called it earlier? Pick me.
Pick me.
You want me to see you walk through the door.
Yeah,
You want me to turn my head from my old lady and see you come through because you over here being loud. And I
that's
still don't understand ad checking.
uh a newly released body cam video shows the arrest of a teen accused of violent sex assaults in a case now drawing backlash after he received no jail time under Oklahoma's youthful offender law. The teen Jesse Butler was 17 when he was arrested. He later pleaded no contest to multiple felony counts, including attempted first degree rape, sexual battery, and assault by strangulation. His 78-year sentence was fully suspended under the youthful offender statute, allowing him to remain free if he meets court ordered rehabilitation terms. Victims of the families have publicly criticized the outcome. A mother of one of the victims told the justice system failed her daughter. What's your thoughts on that? That's that Jesse Butler situation. I don't know if y'all heard about that chat.
Jesse Butler got the people behind him. I was trying to find a way to say it. Jesse Butler got the people behind him.
If that was us, it wouldn't even been no question.
Listen here, man.
They'd be ready to railroad him right now,
Jesse for president.
especially at 17. Ain't
Jesse,
Oklahoma a blue
Jesse for
state?
president, man.
Is it? I think Oklahoma is a blue state.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse for president because ain't no way in hell, ain't no way in hell that really happened. He choked out two people, bro. Two. And they took the stand and said it. They
Yeah.
wrote an affidavit, bro. They wrote everything. They wrote they man, listen, bro. If anybody was guilty, his ass was guilty.
Yeah. I mean, the evidence was there. Like,
The evidence,
there is no denying it. There was no, all he did was play no contest. He didn't even say not guilty. He said no contest. So that let you know,
listen,
man.
man. They walked that man out from off his front porch.
Yep.
They said, "Hey, you're not in trouble like that. We're gonna book you in, and they're gonna come pick you up after everything's situated, and you're gonna be right back home." What? Boy, you just got through strangling two people and molested them.
And
Not only did
molested.
you strangle them and choke them out, the girl said she was 30 seconds almost dead.
And he
You took
molested them.
advantage of them.
That's the key thing.
You gotta go. Listen, man, we gotta figure out who that judge was. And when we figure out we gotta go back and this is what we need to do with her. We need to go back and we need to look at her history on her cases and see
Mhm.
how to get them, you know what I'm saying? Where that little hammer go.
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
sounds like to me,
Well,
this ain't her first rodeo.
you know how that go.
Yeah, I don't think it's her first rodeo, bro.
Then it say his father, who is Mac Butler, is the former director of football operations at Oklahoma State University.
Yeah,
So
nah. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's some little. He probably made a phone call, made a little payment or something under the table, and they gon' and he was a star baseball player. Jesse was.
Again, though, this is what I don't like, bro. Again, why does money get you out of trouble? I'm confused about what the law means.
That's what
If
the
your
justice
ass,
system is based on. Money.
I don't understand, bro.
It
You
ain't.
can't. You can't personally make me understand the law because
Mm-mm.
to me, the law is motherfucker. You do the crime and we prove your ass guilty. Ain't none of this. 30 days in house arrest and no,
Shit.
your ass need to go to jail. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I still to this day don't know what Diddy charges are. That was retarded.
That was
I
just
would
a
be
that
honest.
was a distraction in my opinion because the only thing he ended up charged with was prostitution
And it wasn't prostitution.
because he flew him across state line.
Listen here. Man, if I meet a chick from California, bro, and she is fine and I'm trying to settle down or whatever, XYZ, if I fly her ass to Longview, Texas, and we had just so happen to have intercourse or anything of that nature, if I buy dinner and buy a purse that I plan on sending her back with, and we have intercourse and this motherfucker decide that this is all a scam and she gonna call a log on me in the morning, you don't understand how am I going to jail for us having a good time?
Yep. Two consenting adults at that.
And that's what I'm saying. Listen, when you got on that plane, you knew that I'm not flying you out of here to motherfucking smell roses.
They ain't
You
coming to smell roses. You know what I'm
know
saying?
what I'm saying?
They know what they coming
Hey,
for.
man, you know what we here for, bro. So why am I in trouble for hosting what these people want?
Yep. Because if you got the money, you can play how you want to play. If you ain't got the money, you got to deal with the system. He
You
say,
got to.
Dwayne say they don't talk about Kevin Spacey going to underage birthday parties. Yeah, of course. He
And
got the
listen,
money to do it. Why you think
it's
Hugh
so
Hefner was so famous, but then they looked down on what Diddy was doing? Even though Diddy got the money, that's what got him out of the Rico case.
I don't know what these guys think was going on or what these guys think are not supposed to happen. But clearly, you can't do what other people do.
Dude.
And once we start realizing that, we get to a second place. Because I gotta say, I don't care how evil Diddy is, and I don't personally like Diddy. But I'm not the type of person to just shame a person because of what he's doing. Listen,
Mm-mm.
if Diddy got away with it this long and people are happy and nobody came up in 1999 to the late 2000s and said nothing, I'm not trying to hear something because a girl that he been with for over X amount of time decides she wants to get a settlement.
Right.
No, she got to go, bro. It should be a law about that, bro, because it's men out here that go through shit daily, bro, with the baby not being there. Women
Yeah.
going through postpartum and attack. You know what I'm saying? Just all type of things that men go through that people are not willing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? True
Yeah.
enough, some men don't act right, but for the most people that actually be happy to see their child being born, and most people that actually a female, angry woman is the worst thing you will ever meet in your life, bro. It's like a witch. She has no good intentions on anything that she's bringing towards you. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be the most evilest person, and she's gonna get her greed back. She's gonna get her lick back. Whether it's dealing with a dude, whether it's defaming you, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that a female won't do to take that away from you. And I'm not saying all female, but majority of a female, they will ruin you, bro, over something simple. Don't
Yeah.
like I said, don't let them be on a period or postpartum. Your ass is grass.
Yeah.
Now, if you cheat, she might be mad. She might cut up. She might do a little get back, whatever. But that's just a mind mentality. You know what I'm saying? A mental fuck. But if she dealing with postpartum and that period, man, bro, it's bro. I'm telling you, man. Hey, that's a scary place that we deal with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know it or not, but a year or two ago, bro, it was so many relationship killings going on, and I understood why. Women gonna buck up now with no, you know what I'm saying, with no respect, bro.
Because they've been raised to compete with men now. That's the
Yeah,
difference. They've been raised as they think that we're that competition
yep.
instead of she say, really why are so many men murdering women then? That's what Sheree say.
So
Sheree.
Yeah, what wise women mean. So this is the thing. So, and like I said, I'm not basing it off of a female man versus man thing. But in 2025, women do not shut up. Women are not in a, and I don't want to sound like this, but women are not in a woman's place because, like I say, at the end of the day, like I said at the beginning, there are laws put in place to save women. Men normally bottle things up. Females release their anger and they what they going through right there on the table. Men bottle things. So if you got somebody that's steady nagging and poking and they're know what I'm saying, he going through this over here, he not making what he supposed to be making at work. He, you know what I'm saying, people cussing him out. He's trying to provide, he's not working. Then you come over here and you belittle the man. You ain't doing XYZ. I should have messed with XYZ. I know I shouldn't have picked you. That man is mentally losing it. You know what I'm saying? And so when he black out, it's too late. You got some female that hit men. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
That'll
yeah,
fall up
I've
for 'em.
seen that.
So, like
I've
I
seen
say,
that.
it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for some women, they don't really just get the dealings with a man. Like men don't get the dealings of a woman, but for most men, all they want to do is be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't argue all day. I can walk off. I don't. I'm gonna go to the next room. I'm gonna leave. And I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person I believe in getting to bed at the night. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing out the way that's gonna hurt you or nothing like that. Cause to me, words mean something. If you say it doing anger, I'm gonna hold on to it. Cause
Yeah,
that's what type of person I am.
yeah,
Especially if I tell you something in my comfort space and you use it against me in an argument, I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? Women look at emotions, but I look at permanent damage. You know what I'm saying? If you embarrass me or you bring something up I told you in my vulnerable moment, I'll hold it for life. I might not show it to you. We might be still in the same relationship, but at the same time, man, I think about this shit regularly. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I say, it's things that my wife done to me that I think about regularly, but do I hold it? No, I don't. But it's still there. I'm saying if we argue, that's the first thing that pop my mind. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I remember you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you that I know, but if you can add something to it, that's what I be meaning by somebody snapping, you know what I'm saying? Because you a threat. And then especially if you involve the internet, now you're publicly embarrassing the man.
Mhm.
So now it's gonna get ugly. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'll give you one more and I'm done with it. So cheating. A female don't understand the morals of cheating when it comes to men and women. I know as a man what I plan on doing with a female. You know what I'm saying? And it's not I'm not thinking about the man, but to me, I'm finna have you moan, I'm finna have you doing XYZ, all this shit. You gonna have this man penis in your mouth. You're gonna do a lot of things that's personally that man can't come back from. You know what I'm saying? It's human torture, you know what I'm saying? The man gonna have flashbacks to you hearing you moan. This nigga smiling, he you know what I'm saying? He walking around with his status on you. You know what I'm saying? That means something in manhood. And you gonna come over and you gonna talk stupid to him at the same time after he done already been presented with this. Man, he's gonna lose control. You know what I'm saying? Just like a female. Imagine a girl hitting you up and saying, "Hey, I've been sleeping with your man for 5, 6 months." Okay. Now imagine her saying, "Yeah, your man been eating my ass for 5 months." You gonna lose fucking control, man. That right there differs the whole scale, bro. That's the difference between respect and disrespect. Because if y'all get to it on Facebook right now, the first thing she gonna say is, "Yeah, your man was a eater." How do you bounce back from that? Your husband and your man was out here eating ass. He probably don't even participate in eating your ass. Or you know what I'm saying? But this female is clowning you, and now you ready to kill him. It's a vice versa standards, man. To me,
But you know,
I
you
just
know, you know what I think? I think it's I still at the end of the day, I think all of it is back to it goes back to men because we stopped being the leaders that we used to be of the community. So our women do now, a lot of that to me is out of fear. You know what I'm saying? Like when they be
Mhm.
talking about a man got to make this, a man got to do this. It's out of fear of not being able to have that stability. I think when men stop being the men that they used to be, women was forced to take into their role because what was we doing? We was killing each other. We was going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And then you had
Yeah.
some started following into that old gay role and all of that shit. So it changed a lot. So in women's minds, they had to take that men role. They had to be the head of the household. But when you have men that know how to lead and know how to do this, I believe that's when once we get back to that part, they'll start getting back to they role that they supposed to be. Because all they supposed to do is be nurturers, motivators, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to bring the love aspect of the relationship. But we stop being the leaders. Now look at the men now, bro. They got colored fingernails. They you know what I'm saying? They hair colored. They
You're gonna
it's
be
all
mad. You're gonna be
huh?
mad at me. You're gonna be
Black
mad at
men
me.
stop being men. Not
Listen
just
to
I
me.
mean
You're gonna be mad at me. But this, I'm gonna say this and I'm done. I feel like it's women's fault.
how?
Listen here, man. Don't nobody promote gay shit more than women.
They support it now because
They
of look at
supported
what
it then.
society
They
is.
supported it
But
then,
back
bro.
then it was shamed on.
Nah,
Man,
yeah, to
that's
the
what that whole
household.
in the closet came from.
To the
You know,
household, but who was out here saying my bitch, my best friend, my XYZ, and inviting Buddy to the goddamn function as a female? Who was giving them comfort and being themselves?
but where did it come from?
You weren't hanging out with Teddy and the gang and Teddy over here being himself. Nah, he was over here
Let me
being
tell you
himself
something.
with females.
My god brother, he gay. Let me
But
tell
yeah,
you something. This dude, when he told me, he back then I had a different mentality about it. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh,
Because he already knew I was the I don't fuck with that gay shit, this, and that.
yeah,
So I'm the last one that he told. When he tell me, I'm like, okay, I either gotta look at my guy brother different, quit fucking with him, or try to understand it. So I take the time to try to understand it. He would take me around to South that he'd be like, watch this dude right here. I'm talking about niggas acting like they hard on the block, swole, but when he get out and he walk up to him, they hugging him, this, and that. And I'm like, what the hell?
yeah, yeah.
Dudes you wouldn't even think. So that's why I believe it started with us because once we got comfortable with it, the women didn't have no choice but to get comfortable with it.
But see,
We
this
don't
where
look down upon it no more.
but this where I differ though. I understand what you're saying, cause I got gay cousins, I got, know what I'm saying, I got all that, know what I'm saying? And what you talking about is a household thing, you know what I'm saying? That's acceptance. That's family, you know what I'm saying? I'm
And it
talking
got
about when they,
outside the household.
yeah, outside the household, who takes care of them? It's females.
Yeah. They
You know
support
what I'm
it
saying?
now because that's what society tells everybody. See, and that's the problem that I had with Obama. Before Obama, none of this shit
Well, none of
looked
that
at the
shit
way
happened.
that it no. But once Obama came in and he did all this gay marriage and all that, now that's why black women accepted the way that they do because a lot of them followed Michelle. She was the
Yeah.
one that was trying to make it seem like it was okay and all of this. Can we
But
call in? You want to be on the show
Michelle,
next? Shirai said she want to be on. You want to be on it next week?
man, we can't do the three-way. How we gonna do the three-way?
I wish I once I get that I gotta get another laptop and then I'll be able to have you on.
I had another link. I had a link to where we were supposed to went live on Snapchat. I mean, not Snapchat, but TikTok. But it just didn't go through.
Man,
It's
see that's
something
what
I gotta mess with again. But it already had us already paired together and everything.
all right,
And
so
that's what I've been over fooling with it. It canceled me out and said that it wasn't sharing. And I was like, damn. But like I said, I'm gonna mess with it next time.
I
But
got you, Shirai. I'm gonna have you on her. She said she want to
yeah,
talk. She got something to say. I like that because
I
I
feel
don't
you,
mind. You know what
man.
I'm saying? I don't mind, especially once we get it to where we can have a panel. Then I
Yeah,
want as many, at least up to like 5, 6 people at a time. That way we
yeah,
have
most definitely.
different people,
But
different.
yeah, like, I'm not. Listen, I'm a great debater. I do not argue. I don't fight, but I always listen, and I just give you the best response I got. I don't believe in arguing. All I do is debate.
Yeah, that's me too.
I love the
That's
debate.
all I like it to be is a debate to where we could, just
Yeah,
have a conversation.
that's why I said
Because
I'm gonna speak my mind, but I just want you to know it's coming from a place of debate, not a place of truth or reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
yeah,
saying these are facts or nothing. I'm just debating. You know what I'm saying?
she
I'm
say I
debating
am
until
too.
proven wrong.
She say
I
I am
love it.
too.
Then. That's where I'm at. Then we
That's
great.
cool.
We
Yeah.
yeah we here.
StreamYard. Yeah, I need to look into that, but
That's what I'm on right now, man. It's not showing me no love, bro. I can't get it to jump right now. But
dang, that's
next
what
week we're gonna get it. Next week we're gonna get it right. We're gonna be on our platforms where we can try to, you know what I'm saying? Because like
try
I
to have
say,
you in there.
it had the world I was gonna be streaming from both our TikToks because it asked me for a collaboration. I already put your name in and everything,
Okay.
but it just didn't go through. And
Yeah,
that's why I
bro.
be
Like
real.
when it come to that, you know what I'm saying? I agree. Black women are the ones that support it more now. But where did it start? Where did it come from? It was us. You know what I'm saying? Like it was us that we were at first we used to be ashamed about it. Like when I was growing up, I only knew one dude that was gay. And everybody knew why he turned out gay because his uncle had molested him when he was young. But you
Do
didn't
you think
see
it's
that
an
like
excuse?
that.
Do you think that's an excuse though? What you just said, you think that's an excuse? Because that's majority of the stories that go on. Not the uncle, but I'm saying like they saying they was molested or
That is a
something
lot
happened.
of the stories. When you ask them or you talk to them about it, a lot of them say that they were molested or something like that when they were younger. Because you're not born
So,
that way. In my
so
opinion, I don't think nobody is born gay.
thank you. We agree on that. I swear to God. I was just gonna ask you that.
I
So
don't
this is my theory on being born with it. I did a study, man, and this is my own this is my own personal study. I'm not no Harvard student, none of that. I sit up and watch kids. You know what I'm saying? And what it showed me was kids that they pay attention to everything.
yeah.
So if I'm under this, you know what I'm saying, you can have a father figure in the house. You can have a daddy in the house. But if he's under his mother, if he's going to the beauty shop with his mother, if he's going to the grocery store with his mother, if he's at home and she's on the phone while he's watching TV, if you're not paying attention to what he's watching on TV, I feel like all those play a part in that child, but he's soaking up before he can even speak.
Yeah.
So once he's able to understand what he's watching and listening to, it's already there. You know what I'm saying? It's already been built. So he are, you know what I'm saying, what we call female tendencies, because we can't call him gay yet. He
Yeah.
just has female tendencies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
He
soft.
he he feminine.
He feminine. He's soft. When he play football, he real tender. He not really rough like that.
No.
Then if it carries on, then you get the person that's kind of going through it and kind of know what I'm saying.
It's a struggle that they try to fight.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
They
Come
try
on,
not
bro.
to go there, but then they do. I saw it firsthand, bro. When I first came out here, my god brother wasn't gay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he used to talk to us about stuff, and he was like, "Man, it's a struggle." But like I say, his daddy wasn't around. He was raised by his mama. He had two sisters. His older brother was in jail. Now he ain't gay. He gang bang all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Been to
Yeah.
prison shit. But the other one came out that way. And it's because, like you say, it's the lifestyle that you are raised around. But then that goes back to us because we not in the house.
So how let me ask you this. So do you feel like a father plays a important role in the household?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm
Hell
saying
yeah.
like in the sense of I ain't talking about just no father that's a father in the household, but he not there. I'm talking about an actual father that's in the household. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Do you feel like do you feel
It's
like
gonna
the
show
structure
you
and discipline?
how to treat your woman, but based on how the son see you treating his mama, it's gonna show
Uh-huh.
the daughters what type of man that she looks for. That's why once my daughters got to a certain age, I changed everything that I was doing. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I tell the story all the time. I ain't tripping. I used to hustle. I done been to prison, all of that.
Man, I'm
But they
telling
was
you.
like 6 and 4 at that time. Once they
Yeah.
hit that 10 and 12 and started paying attention, really paying attention to what I was doing, I cut all of that out. They ain't never seen me smoke in front of them. They ain't never seen me. They might have seen me drink or something, but it was like an occasion where it was like New Year's or something like that.
Yeah,
You know
a
what I'm
family
saying?
function or something.
Yeah. But I didn't let them see none of that because I don't want them to think, oh, well, that's the type of dude, you know what I'm saying, that I want because I done
Yeah,
seen the dudes that they mama done brought around, and I tried to make sure that they saw a difference in that. That's why I bring them around my sister and my brother-in-law. They married, been married, you know what I'm saying? She's a housewife. I want them to
yeah,
see all of that type of stuff because then they see that there's a difference. And I think that had a lot to do with why they are the way they are now. So
yeah.
I believe that, the father is is I ain't gonna say the most important, but it's
So what is the role of the father? Let me ask you that.
to s-
And you can follow up, what's the role of the mother too after that, you know what I'm saying?
to lead. The father is to lead, to I won't just say provide, because these days you can't just depend on one person to provide. It takes both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his role is to be the example for both kids. Both, if you got a daughter and a son, you got to be the example that they see growing up, and that's what's gonna
Mhm.
make a difference in how they think of things and how they view life and how they the whole outlook. So if you are the type that you treating his mama the right way, you showing him, you know what I'm saying, how to love a woman and how to be like that, that's what he gonna take on. If
Yeah,
you showing him y'all arguing back and forth and you all bitch fuck you and all this shit, what you think he gonna do when he
yeah.
grow up?
He just
He
waiting on his turn.
he gonna, yeah, because he gonna think that's the way to control a woman.
Yeah,
Same thing with a daughter. If she see that and see her mother constantly talk to like that and all of that, that's why, like, when I used to argue with my baby mom and stuff like that, I ain't finna argue with her in front of them. I don't
yeah,
they don't need to see all that because they need to see the that we get along and we this and we that. Because if not, they'll grow up thinking that that's how relationships are supposed to be. That's
yeah,
how I'm supposed to be talked to because that's how my daddy talked to my mama, or that's how he treated my mama. So that must be okay. And then you wonder why they go through abusive relationships and stuff like that. I think that's why I think the father, now the mother is supposed to be the love. She's supposed to be the one that do the nurturing, the motivating, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you
yeah,
can do this. And even with the daddy, if she's showing them how to be, especially with the daughter, if she raising her daughter how to be a wife, how to be a woman from beginning, then how to be a wife, that's what they're gonna take on. If
yeah.
the son seeing that, well, I don't know. It's certain, when it comes to the mother and the son, she just got to show him what love is and
So
show
let me
him.
ask you this. How are women raising their daughters now? Not sons, but how are women raising their daughters now?
The problem now is you got grannies in the club with the granddaughters and the mamas in the club. They too busy trying to be friends,
Yeah,
and that's
it
what's
is
done.
true.
That's what's done changed. Now you look up, you see grannies twerking and shit in videos, and I'm like, what the heck? You supposed to be passing down recipes, and you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody got a cookbook no more. Nobody.
Yeah, for real though.
Like,
Hey, yeah,
that's
bro.
one thing when we used to go when I was growing up, Thanksgiving came around and stuff like that, the men got their ass out the way. They didn't even want you in the kitchen
Who's
because
outside?
yeah, we outside or we watching football. They teaching the daughters how to cook, how to, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can't say about my kid's mom. That's why they can cook now because she's always been able she can cook like a mother. And they are learning that. They taking on that. Like, she done came a long way too from how she used to be. She was though one of those types that was, you know, but
Yeah,
now that she done
it's
got
growth.
older, she done seen them growing up. She done kind of changed and slowed down how she was. So, that's why it takes two. And I was telling, I got a little girl that's she in Milwaukee, and me and her mama talk almost all the time. Like, and she was talking about now she want to like raise her because she just turned 4 yesterday,
Mm,
and so she was like she want to raise her in a two-parent household and all that, and I was just like, damn, that's, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind it because I want her to see that. I didn't get to give my other two that because I was young
yeah,
and dumb and wasn't really, understanding. Me and my we was still together and I'm calling her my baby mama. That's how stupid it was back then.
yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, people don't realize. saying? They break up and they go on through their phase where they split up and they finna check back up. They don't realize how dangerous that is for the child.
Yes.
That's very dangerous for the child, man.
Yep.
Bringing somebody in the household that you feel like is right for the child, you gotta think about all those blind sides that you don't get to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That mama, when you feel like you can trust them to be at home with a child and they go, you know what I'm saying? You honestly do not know what that person is really doing to your child.
Nope.
And
You don't.
I'm talking about vertically, physically, you know what I'm saying? Just there's something that has always bothered my mind, you know what I'm saying? As far as I don't know what you're doing.
And 9 times out of 10, she's not gonna tell you, especially if
No,
she know you gonna act stupid. She ain't gonna tell
you're
you.
not.
She
You're
gonna
not gonna
hide
hear
that from you.
any of it. You're not gonna hear any of it.
She gonna hide
You
that
know what
from you.
I'm saying? That's a place of discomfort for me, man. I would lose sleep every single night knowing that I don't know this person. This is the person that you've been talking to. I mean, y'all might have been talking for 6 months to a year or whatever. Now it comes time to move in for you to actually be around this person. Now this person is around my child. He come over and play with my child every single day. But now y'all have to deal with each other's personality as a whole in this household.
Yeah.
Things change. This is like females. You could be talking to a female for 5 years, bro. You might never heard a fart. You might never seen her without a wig on. But the moment you move in, 6 months down the road, bro, she gonna stop caring and start taking this stuff off.
She
Gonna
get
start
comfortable.
passing gas. She gonna get comfortable.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the same thing for a male. Once he gets in the house,
He get
I
comfortable.
mean, he's gonna get comfortable and his real character is gonna show. That's why relationships don't work. So they rush it. And once you move in, y'all get together, the you know what I'm saying, the true people come out, the you know what I'm saying, the comforts come out. And once they come out, who am I actually talking to? Who am I dealing with?
That's because now relationships they ain't based on what they used to be. Now it's a transaction. Everybody wondering how a relationship can benefit them. And that's the problem. You
Yeah.
don't you know what I'm saying? Like when used to we used to have you dated with intentions. You know you're gonna get married. That was the goal, was to get married. Now don't nobody really glorify getting married like they used to. That's why when I see black couples get married now, I try to praise them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, congratulations. I got a partner now. This dude ain't never cheated, never been to jail, none of that. He you know what I'm saying? He been with his wife they whole time since high school. Bro, that's what we should be celebrating.
Yeah. But that's not celebrated, bro. That's not glorified. That's kind of like you a simp.
Sure, I say if my man ever heard me fart, I'd probably pass out and pass away.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
that's ladylike. They used
But
to go in the bathroom and do it and then come out and act like they've been in there
man,
running
if
water or
they say they
something.
gotta, hey, listen, they gonna say they gotta pee, and
Yeah.
they gonna spend every bit of pee time, and they're gonna spend like 30 seconds
Shit.
in there, right?
Finna go
They
run
can
that
spin it,
sink and fart
man.
like a motherfucker.
They ain't even gonna run the sink, bro. They finna push this shit out. Yeah, yeah. What they gonna do? They gonna flush the toilet.
Yeah.
This,
And let it suck
this
down
is
with the
what I
toilet.
think. Hey, this is what I think go on in the bathroom. So boom, when they shut the door, right? They gonna give it the time to pee. They gonna flush the toilet, shit real fast, get up, cut the sink on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? All this motion is going on. The toilet just flushed, the sink is on, but the turds is coming out.
Look,
I feel
hey,
like it happens that fast.
this what my god sister told me that she do. She don't shit unless she about to go take a shower. Then she, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not finna know she done took a
That's
shit.
true.
She
That's
finna get in the
100%
shower
true.
right afterwards. You ain't gonna even know. Oh shit! I thought your camera cut out.
Damn, did I go out? Did I go
Nah,
out? Can you see me?
yeah, you came back in. Yeah, you ain't gonna even know she done took a shit. You know
Can
what
you
I'm
see me
saying?
good? Hold
Yeah.
on.
Can you hear me?
Let me see me. No, I can hear you. I just want to make sure you see me. Got
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
lane.
yeah. I can
Let
still
me.
see you. He said change the subject.
Nah. You need to figure this. I want to
Yeah,
know
you
what's
need to
going
hear
on
this
in that
truth
bathroom.
decoded.
Yeah, I want to know
How
what's
old are
going on
you?
in that bathroom. Some things ain't adding up. I wanna get to the bottom of this.
Why? But see, now women that do that around they do that's to me that's masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what dudes do. Partners they around each other, nigga. Oh,
How
excuse
you
me.
wanna do around me? Shit.
No,
You
you really
cannot. Hey,
don't. But
listen here. I may excuse a poop. If you sleep and you poop, or if you let one out on accident, I know you be holding all day. I understand that y'all don't use the bathroom. Y'all somehow have the strength of clenching y'all cheeks to death. Y'all clench y'all cheeks so much to where y'all actually have bowel movement problems. Like y'all don't shit for like months, bro. like, like it's a like it should be a study how y'all can hold y'all shit, bro, and continue today. That's that is like a that's amazing, man. Like, no, man,
Mm.
that's crazy work.
But
Answers are needed for that. Go ahead.
it's just, like, it was just a difference in how the behavior, like, it was more ladylike back then.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
you
You
got
better not do
females
this shit
now
for me.
that's too masculine, but that's because that's how they've seen their mothers. They might talk shit about men, or the way that they treat men. They've seen that and they think that that's okay.
Your ass is out the door. If you think you're gonna sit next to me and just let one rip without it being an accident, if you think we finna laugh that off, you're crazy. You're diabolical. Hey, that's diabolical, bro. Listen here. If you sit next to me and you lean over and let one rip, it's over with, bro. I'm not talking to you no more. I'm gonna let you know. First of all, I'm not gonna be rude and kick you out. You got the rest of the remaining evening. Tomorrow, that shit is canceled.
So you ain't
And
gonna
when
even hear
you,
from me no more.
man, I'm not even gonna explain myself. That's one joke too many. I didn't laugh at that one. What a guy, I'm not laughing with you. That shit there is crazy work.
But what do you
You
think about? So, what do you think has caused the collapse of the black family? Because we
it,
used
it,
before 19, what was it, 65, when they introduced the Fair Housing Act and all of that. We was the highest rated marriage demographic in the country, and then now we the lowest. So
so I'll say this.
Jonathan say you're gonna miss out on a good thing over a fart. Boy, y'all crazy.
Well, I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. I'm not trying to hear it, Jonathan. Jonathan, it's a wrap, brother. Hey, if your ass come over here and it's not an accident, now if you do that little quick little, I know that's an accident. I mean, you couldn't hold it. You trying to hold it for the rest of the evening. I feel you. You can let two or three of them out, but if you
Especially if
lean
we done
over,
been out all day and we done ate and we done been doing
we
that's understandable.
we went to my grandma's house. You ate some devil eggs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you can't hold that pressure, and it's killing you. And you trying your best to hang with me for the day.
The
Really, you
worst
need to go
time though.
home.
The worst
Yeah,
time
you
is in
can.
the car. Oh god damn.
Man,
But what
listen.
she say, government, hip hop, and feminism. I agree. Feminism, they pushed that purposely. They switched the
Well,
roles purposely.
yeah, but
They
then too, think about when women got rights, right? They kind of gave them the role to go out here and kind of work, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of built that mess, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say at the beginning, I feel like women feel like they need to do certain things, you know what I'm saying, to become a woman. I don't feel like all women were for the equal rights.
think
But
about this. I ain't mean to cut you off, but
like,
that was really for white women because black
yeah,
women have also always had a say so in their household. It was the white
yeah,
women that didn't have no say so. They wanted to go to work. They wanted to be equal to their men. Black women and
have
black men
always
knew the
controlled the man.
roles. Yeah,
They have
black women.
always controlled the man's
When you was
mind.
growing up, you go ask your daddy, son, what your mama say. That's
What
the
your
first.
mama say?
That's the first thing he gonna say because he don't want her mad at him. We
What
didn't
your
grow
mama
up
say?
with that, but we knew at the end of the day the daddy was the leader of the house.
Yeah,
But
but go
when it
ask your
came to
mama.
go ask your mama,
Yeah,
what she say? She said no. Oh well, no, you can't go then.
I'm just the enforcer.
That's it.
Yeah,
You know
she's the
when you do
orchestrator.
yeah. And
Yeah,
so when they came with that whole they that's how they tricked black women into getting involved into that whole women's rights movement because
yeah,
they made them the face of it. They
and
shouldn't they shouldn't have never got involved in that and should have let white women stay where they was at and
that's what I
take
was
care of
saying.
that
So
on
that's
their
what I
own.
was saying. I feel like it started there. So I feel like when they took that role on, it kind of gave them a sense of providing and entitlement. You know what I'm saying? As far as shit, I can do this without you. Or you know what I'm saying? Or
They gave him Section 8.
you know what I'm saying? So when it came time to
Speaking
it,
of,
when it came time to develop over the years, you know what I'm saying? I feel like to me, that kind of just got rougher and rougher. You know what I'm saying? As far as with crime, with on black crime, and I feel like it got out of hand, bro. And
a lot of
honestly,
them didn't have a choice once we ended up in jail, or you know what I'm saying? Once
yeah,
we ended up passing away, and all of that from gang violence and shit like that, they
yeah,
didn't have a
man,
choice but to step into that role. And what happened is a lot of their kids saw that and thought that was the way to go. So then you got it generation after generation. And I think that's
yeah.
what's going on today. It was a trickle down effect. They made
I
women
mean,
feel like they didn't need the black man. Oh, I got my own house. I can get food without you. So I really don't need you. What do I need you
yeah,
for? Welfare,
yeah.
yeah, the welfare, all of that changed all of that. But it was
That
targeted
changed
for
the
us.
game, man.
Yep.
That really changed the game, man. And like I say, it's something that we've been dealing with. Like how they say, I heard a long time ago that they said the reason why we get treated how we get treated is because of how we get punishment for how what we done back in the day. I feel like we're getting punished behind the way that we act and we move outside, man, because we're not going backwards. We're going forward into a negative, dark space. And I don't see no U-turn up ahead at all, bro. It's like the moment that they post something negative, or the moment that a rapper posts a song, it just pushes us farther down that hole to where
Look at that
the
song
key,
Megan just did. Pop that for your man. I don't want to say how
yeah,
YouTube is, but and they love that type of shit.
man, the
Cardi
key with the
going
car,
around
the key for
pregnant
hitting.
by another man while she's still married. They glorify that shit.
The kids watching it on TikTok right now, and I'm talking about 5 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't say
So it
13.
start they getting them early.
You know what I ain't say 13.
They getting them
5 to
early.
12.
Say this. Who is that? Jonathan say this era has produced more women that challenge men than ever. I agree.
And hell,
Because
they got
but
backup. It's more men that hip hop challenges here. I think the
society has made
ratio,
it that way.
yeah, I
Society has
think,
made them feel like we are competition. And that's
yeah,
the instead of
but
us collaborating,
we are though,
but it's really
because
not. Because
bro,
and this gonna sound crazy, but we really not.
yeah,
It's really not equal. Men and women are really not equal.
they're
When
not.
you but they made them feel like they are, because now they can get the degrees, because they can get the housing and stuff like that without us. That made them feel like they equal until they get to a certain age and they realize, oh, that shit was just bullshit.
Yeah, but the problem is, think about the female. Not only do they have help from other genders now, meaning the transgenders,
Oh,
the sister genders and shit like that, it's more of a voice that don't really even matter. I feel like if they kept it between a man and a woman, it'll de-escalate itself. But it's so many voices that's not even supposed to be heard, that's being
mhm,
heard.
that's
I
true.
don't feel like I feel like it's too much. It's too much controversy. You know what I'm saying? It's too much back and forth with the wrong people.
And see, and they know that women think with emotions. So all I gotta do is say something that make you feel good. That's what
Yeah,
the whole Kamala campaign was about. That's why that's what the Democrats have done. And I ain't trying to go political now, but that's what they've done for so long is
yeah,
make them feel good. And if I
yeah,
say what you feel good, of course you're gonna want to look at Derrick Jackson. That's all he
yeah,
do is pander to women. But he was
yeah.
cheating on his woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
but they still follow him because he's talk against men. Anything, if you make them feel good about what you're saying, they're gonna eat it up. Instead of
Yeah,
thinking logically, like we need each other.
it don't work like that, man. It just
Not no more. Because
no.
they got rid of, like I said, they got rid of the Claire Huxtables, they got rid of the Aunt Vivs, the
And
Harriet
then
Winslows. Those women now look down upon.
it's so sensitive. If you open your mouth open and you say something,
You
man, bro,
misogynistic.
yes.
You
You
misogynistic.
everything under the
You
sun, you
hate
know what
your
I'm saying?
mama. you hate black women, you this, and you like, wait a no, we
Yeah.
just thinking like
It seems to be
logically.
something going, "Are you okay? Did something happen to you as a child?" You know what I'm saying? It's they're gonna take it there. It's never it's never it's never what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I call you out on some shit, it's never that. It gotta be deeper. It gotta,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
And they
You
and
can't win.
the understanding of men has been lost. Women
Yeah,
back then used to understand men for being men. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We just simple. We like everything simple. We ain't trying now when it comes to logic, that's our thing. We think with logic. We not trying to do all that extra shit when it come to feelings and all that. That's what y'all for.
yeah, most definitely. But that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like as a household, man, it's so many women that say that they don't need a man, but if they took the time and understood
They
actually
do.
what the roles are or what the roles are played as in the house, a woman can calm a man's anger, you know what I'm saying? Can without her even trying, he gonna automatically try to do better and show better, you know what I'm saying? Especially if
Yep.
a child is involved.
Yep.
And a female, she's gonna naturally start noticing that the family is becoming a family, and she's a natural, you know what I'm saying? She's naturally nurturing, you know what I'm saying? So she's gonna, if she's not outside, I can't speak for outside. But some people drop the baby off the grandma and dip off. I'm talking about a household, you know what I'm saying? Some people
Yeah.
that you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if people actually took time and understood the roles of a household, bro, we'll get a lot farther. And like I say, now it's a lot of people that do that. It's just they don't get the notoriety, you know what I'm saying? They don't get the you see it every other day on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? A good family that's doing family
Rarely.
things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they you know what I'm saying. But as far as just the face, that's not our face. You know what I'm saying? Our face is we
A single
independent,
mother,
single mother.
independent. Yep.
I don't need no XYZ. I
And
don't
if they
need
knew where that term came from, the strong, independent black woman, that's slavery term. That's what they used to call
yeah,
them when they was trying to sell their ass at an auction and get the white man to buy the woman. Oh, she's strong, she's independent, she don't have to depend on a man. She can get out there and work on her own.
yeah.
That's where that came from. But now they use it so freely, like it's something to celebrate. When in reality, when you saying you independent, who are you being independent from? The only
Yeah.
person is the black man.
I give you one better, man. Just picture the woman tongue is so goddamn real, man. It's so much that takes hold of the child's mind or the husband's mind.
That's
A
true.
woman's role in the household plays so much
Yeah.
on everybody that's in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you picking your daughter, I mean, if you drop your daughter off and your baby mama be like, "Oh man, I missed you so much. Are you okay? Did anything happen at your dad?" You know what I'm saying? At that point, you're putting insecurities in that child's head about going over there dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? That's with the woman's tongue. If you speak over and say, "Baby, your daddy loves you," he don't mean X, Y. You know what I'm saying? The child is listening to the mama because the mama can do X, Y, Z. That's just like if the mama tell the son to kill. 9 times 10, that child gonna kill something.
Like in that situation with the lady that was arguing with the dude in the
At the
little
restaurant,
restaurant. Yeah.
yeah,
Had
yeah,
her son go outside, get the gun. He come back. Now he got the charge. And she ran around
yeah.
free.
But that's what I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying? That
You're
right
right.
there, a female can manipulate her. You know what I'm saying? Think about a strip club, man. If a female get in your ear and whisper, man, she can make you go rob a bank. I
Yeah.
stand strong on that, man.
Yeah.
If a woman,
That's true.
if you got a woman at home and she putting it down, she doing, man, all she gotta do is whisper in your ear and tell you what she want. Doing sex or something like that, because that's to me, that's where the sorcery happens at. Once she gets you in that bedroom and she telling you this and that, man, bro, you going blind. You gonna do anything for that woman. That's why you see so many niggas crash out.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but you see so many
That's
people
true.
crash out.
That's true.
Think about all the beefs in the street. It's behind a female.
Majority of them
Females
sure
have
is.
more, you know what I'm saying? Females have more power than anybody could imagine, bro.
The
Just by the
power of the tongue come from
of the
them.
tongue.
That's
They
why
are
Eve was able to convince Adam to bite the, you know what I'm saying? To bite that.
listen, man.
The woman can be the builder or the destroyer. She can either
Yeah,
build you up as a man, make you feel like
or
you can
tear
do
you down
anything, or tear you down. And
by words. You know what
they
I'm
don't
saying?
realize that. You know what I'm saying? Once they get that idea, once that's what they used to be, though. That's why men didn't mind going to work and providing and doing everything for the household. Cause they were like, shit, is I know what I'm coming home to.
I'm telling you, man.
She packing your lunch and man,
Think
you gonna be
about
great today and you gonna do this. See, you finna feel like you can accomplish the world.
think about what a man does for the female. Know what I'm saying? A man will cut everything out, will get a 9 to 5, come home every day miserable to make her feel happy.
Yeah. A man will
And
sacrifice his happiness for his family.
he gonna do that, man. He gonna do that, man. And at the same time, look at Steph Curry. What did woman say?
She
She
wasn't.
love.
And
Come on, man.
everybody got on her ass about that. Because
Come on,
and it was
man.
mostly men because men are, especially the traditional man, from what we saw with our grandfathers, with our fathers, with our uncles. You know what I'm saying? That's what I saw. I saw my
Yeah,
stepmama didn't work. After my mama passed, my stepmama didn't work. My daddy went to work. My grandmother, she worked, but she didn't really have to. My grandpa
I got
worked.
an auntie that ain't never picked up. It ain't worked since the '80s.
You know what
I
I'm
got,
saying?
and she took it well curls. You know what I'm saying? Babied, nurtured,
She do act
but
like she's jealous of Steph. It's like she want to be Steph. That's the with the competition now.
it's the spotlight.
They want they want to compete with us instead of collab
Yeah,
with us. That's what's
yeah.
done happen.
When we walking through and the press is taking pictures, they're taking pictures of Steph. They're not taking pictures of me and Steph. They're not stopping me to take pictures.
If they
That's a
do,
problem.
it's because of her. It's because of Steph. She can't
Yeah,
handle that. When look at Savannah though, LeBron wife. You
yeah.
don't
She
even
got
hear
money.
her. You don't
She
hear her.
ain't man. She get the
That
spotlight on accident by herself. Know what I'm saying?
she
But in reality, she in the background.
and she got everything she ever wanted.
Yeah.
Why? Because she is the woman that he needs. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Boy,
look at what's going
yeah.
on with Akon and his wife now. They've been married 29 years. Now she filing for divorce.
Ooh,
All because of money. You know what I'm saying? Then she found out that he only got $10,000 in his actual bank account because everything was in his mama name.
mm,
So you ain't getting nothing. Just like
yeah.
you know, you
It
gotta
was
know your role. They have to,
got
and
to.
that's the problem. Nobody now want the women don't want to accept their role. They want to be the man. They want to be the leader when you can't. You can't be the leader. It's not gonna happen. Not with a
At
real
all.
man. Now you have some men they call them betas or whatever. They don't know how to lead, so they'll allow a woman to be the leader.
I'm telling you, man, we live in a world where, like you say, it's competition. But on top of that competition, man, it's the world is automatically beating y'all mindsets up. The internet is teaching you how to think. The know what I'm saying? You got your homegirls, you got your homeboys that's giving you life lessons, and they ain't even going through it. They saying what they'll do, and they ain't got half of the shit that you going through. Know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They single and ain't never been. They gonna cut a bitch off as soon as you know. So they gonna get cut off. But you taking the advice from them. You
Yeah.
looking at the internet and saying that they live in a certain lifestyle, and you're mad because you're not living it. All that right there take a toll in your relationship.
Yep.
You know what
Social
I'm
media
saying?
ruined a lot too because a lot of those folks that pretend to be happy on social media, they don't really be happy in real life. They might
No.
take one picture where they smiling together and the rest of the day they arguing and everything.
That's why you see so many people crashing out and you see mug shots. Oh man, I love that couple. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
I bet you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't want to take time to realize that people live average lives. You get 30 minutes to 3 minutes on this social media, and you think everything peachy because we putting on a show. Nah, man, me and my already gonna argue in about the next 2 hours. We not, know what I'm saying? If she get in the car and slam the door, that's probably gonna lead to a 5 hour argument. Swear to God.
Like what you slamming the door for? You know,
Yeah, you
Will
know what I'm
Will
saying?
said something that was kind of important when he was talking about with him and Jada. And she was talking about he didn't make her happy. And he said, "You not supposed to depend on me to make you happy. You supposed to make yourself happy, and then we come together and bring that happiness together." I think that's what's
Yeah,
done got lost too. It's a dependence that women have now. They think that we supposed to do that for them. That's why they be like, "Oh,
we
well, if you
supposed to
can't
heal. We supposed to
pay,
heal them.
yeah, like no, you got to do that on your own, and then we come
Yeah,
together because." you know, for us as men, we was taught suck it up and hold it in and this and
Yeah.
that. And we didn't have nobody to depend on and talk to or nothing like that. We ain't
No,
never
we
been
do.
taught to have that.
And we don't know what I'm saying. Like I say, most people look at it as when I come in this relationship, I need somebody that's gonna heal me, that's gonna guide me. No, you need to get all that shit fixed before you walk up in here.
You're supposed to have all that fixed before you come to me.
'Cause that's not my job to you know what I'm saying, to heal. I'm over here for us to have a good time. I don't need all them barriers up that I got to break down and I got to show you how to love again and
Right.
all this shit. That's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is the first day, take your ass out to eat. Third date, well, hopefully I'm getting some cutting because I'm playing it by the basics. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm playing it by the basics. So third base, if I ain't got nothing by then, it's already a little friction going on. Cause you now you let me know you listen to Steve Harvey. And I don't like
Oh
this shit.
man, that 90
You know
Day
what I'm
Broken
saying?
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you listen to Steve Harvey. And I can't agree with you, brother. So
I don't agree with
it,
nothing Steve Harvey said. That whole think like a man, bullshit. Nah, that's where they went wrong trying to think like us.
yeah, what you over here for? Why you trying to decode me? I ain't got no period every month. I don't get imbalanced in the thought mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't catch a cycle and catch a cramp and start punching the walls. I don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Know what I'm saying? When I got gas in my stomach, 9 times out of 10, I can let my shit release. Or I can go to the bathroom and release that shit. You gotta wait. This shit gotta idle up and then release out your body. So you gonna be mad at me. And you know what I'm saying? Stop thinking like me. Cause now if you thinking like me, you gonna get mad and you gonna be overly mad on top of you being mad. Cause that's how a man, cause if a man get mad, he hot. And then if you a female with no control that's getting mad, them two combined, you a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Especially, and see, that's what a woman fail to realize is they can control a man just and not even have to say a word. Just by your elegance, your essence.
Yo,
That'll make
you
man,
look at
that'll
me a
make a
certain way.
man want to calm down, do everything. Dang, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Think
I'm
about it, man. If you walk in a restaurant right now and a woman cut her eyes at you with that slow pace, eye control, watching you walk by, she got you instantly.
yep. You're gonna be
She got
thinking
you.
about that soon as you sit down. Let me go see. At least let me see if that's what I think it is.
I'm married, bro. And when I see that, I instantly say to myself, man, damn. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been married?
Shit, boy, it's been a minute. I've been with her since high school, but we got married in 2017.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we've been rock and roll for a long time. So relationship wise, people don't like the way we think. I ain't with all that Facebook fairy tale ass shit.
Yeah,
We
because
cool over here.
that ruins shit, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I can talk comfortably. You know what I'm saying? I can say I saw this girl ass and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell my old lady, you know what I'm saying? Somebody sent me some news today. I don't know what that was about. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? She ain't finna get in your DM. What the fuck you doing? Man, we're human beings, man.
Yeah.
I'm not finna trip because it's a dude in my old lady inbox. Man, that let me know that, you know what I'm saying, she a prize.
For
If
one,
she
you don't
chooses to
want
fool with you,
nobody that don't nobody else want.
you know what I'm saying? If she chooses to fool with you, to me, okay, you got her, bro.
Mhm.
That's how I think in cheating. If you cheating and this man is making you trip out at home, you need to go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you cheating, you coming home, you cooking, you cleaning, you doing the dishes, you doing XYZ. Oh, we need to get that nigga something for Christmas. He doing a terrific job. Don't let me know, but you can use my card and go buy him something for Christmas. I don't want to know about it. But when I see this large purchase come off my card, I'm gonna say, oh, yeah, that bitch bought him something. You know what I'm saying, for Christmas. That's what I'm saying in my head. But I'm gonna go ahead and block that out because hey, she been coming home doing the food. She cooking, she cleaning, she give me what I need in the bedroom. Hey man, I don't want you to come to Thanksgiving dinner, but at the same time, I do want you to get something for the holiday because you're doing a damn good job. Females will get with a dude on the side, he don't sponsor nothing. He's trying to help you get rid of him.
Yeah. What
He is not for the household
when it come to
because he has no
cheating,
attention. You know what I'm saying? He has no intentions on being with you. He's just trying to destroy your household. You in the wrong relationship. That's when you need to go over there. Because now you cheating for no reason.
Truth Dakota say flip tripping again.
Hey, walk me through there. Tell me what I'm wrong here, bro.
I
I'm
guess
not
they talk about the
listen,
whole
hold
cheating
on, look,
situation because
listen.
Shirai say I don't want a man that gives me the okay to sleep with other men. I get
I'm
that.
not, I would never give you the okay. I'm never, listen here. I'm never gonna say it's okay to go cheat. What's done in the dog is done in the dog. Now, if somebody came to me and said, "Hey man, I saw your old lady over here at the restaurant with such and such," well, we finna break up. Cause why is this coming back to me? You know what I'm saying? Why am I hearing about what you doing outside? Hey, you got to go. You're not clean, you're not being respectful. But if you out here, you doing what you doing, and I don't know about it, you coming, like I said, you coming home happy, you cooking. Hey man, shout out to him, bro. I'm not telling you that, but in my mind, shout out to him because that nigga making my household better.
Shit, I don't. I look at that different. I can't now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I'm
on to
not.
send. I'm gonna go on to send you on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna. Nah,
But
you
I'm
can
saying
go on
I
and
don't
go
want to
get
know
married
about it. I don't. If
because
I know about it, it's over with.
this
If I
why I
know about
say
it,
that
correct.
women when men and women cheat is different. Like for us, sex is just sex. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It
females
ain't
get
no.
emotional.
We can sit there and have sex with a chick and not even think about it the next day. When women have sex with men, it's a different type of emotion that's involved in it. So I don't know. I look at that different.
Listen,
That's
Buddy can have the smallest thing in the world. If you run into your old lady and she been with you for X amount of time, she good as two. It don't matter about the size. It don't matter about none of
nah,
that. It matters about the connection with
about
females.
how he make
If,
her feel. And if
by
you
how
ain't
he make
giving
her
her
feel.
that feeling, they seek it somewhere. That's why a lot of
Exactly.
them seek that attention online because they're not getting it where they want it.
Exactly. So when he finally do get the jug, it's a new feeling. That's another thing females don't realize when it comes to cheating. It's a new feeling. To us, it's a slap and go. Now, don't get me wrong, because you got some people that's made of sunshine. And they can, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you remember Sunshine?
Yeah.
Hey, that man called home and told his old lady, "Hey man, I'm not coming home."
Yeah.
Those are real people.
He said, "Baby, put your mama on the phone.
Hey man, the
I
man
ain't
told,
coming
hey,
back. I ain't coming back."
hey, he didn't do no explaining. He didn't do none of that. That man said, "I'm not coming home," and hung the phone up. Know what I'm saying?
What movie was that? That was
Harlem Nights. Was it
yeah,
Harlem
Harlem
Nights?
Nights. So it was.
Yeah.
And he
But
said,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, man, it's different scales to it, man. It's I don't live by the code of what they produced outside. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't live in that fairy tale where people are princes, and to me, somebody got a relationship because they were jealous and they wanted the female to themselves. That's just how I think. Like I said, I'm not going out here saying that I'm cheating and I want my old lady to cheat and we just mingling, but we're human beings. So
Right.
if I just so happen to catch my old lady cheating, I'm not gonna necessarily flip out like I would if I caught her cheating. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If I went through her phone, if I'm going through her phone, she get a ding like a text message, I'm gonna swipe up on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my business. But if somebody brings some shit to me and be like, "Hey man, your old lady, they say she fucking with such," or if I'm, know what I'm saying, if I bump into somebody and they saying that they seen, man, you gotta go. You being disrespectful.
Because now you
You know?
putting it out, you making me look bad in public.
Yeah, in public. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, if I'm on your phone and he texts and say, "Hey, we meeting tonight," I'm gonna swipe up, bro. I don't want to know what I'm saying. That ain't my business, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna start no
Mhm.
conflict because I understand you saying no. Look what I'm saying. I'm
No.
gonna swipe up, bro. That's not my business, man.
If I see that, I'm. Hey, what's
Man, I'm
this?
gonna swipe up, bro.
What you got going
I'm not
on?
the type of
Oh,
guy.
well. See, what I'm gonna do. I feel like because the ratio of women to men is way more. I'm gonna let you go because I feel like I'm gonna just find me another one. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even worried about it. If that's what you choose to do, go ahead. Because guess what? The one I get after you gonna be watching my page and you gonna hate that.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. So, buddy, right here, you say if you can't control your lust, you shouldn't be married.
That's Shirai.
What's the
Yeah.
statute? What's the statutes of being married? What's the grounds? What's the laws? Who made this up and who gave you the keys to it? What
Hmm.
rules are you following?
Supposed to be what under God, the
I'm
laws.
saying somebody wrote that, right? So what
Yeah,
rules are you following? Are you following, you know what I'm saying? Are you following what everybody else believes in? Are you following what makes your household feel comfortable? Are you following what, you know what I'm saying? What are you following? Because what
that's a
works for
good
you and
point.
your household don't work for my
That's a
household.
good point.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've been married for X amount of years and we stupid happy. We got successful businesses, we got XYZ. We team working like a mother effer. So again, in that sense, what are we listening to? What are we going, what logics are we going on?
That's
Biblical laws. What Bible are you reading from? Are you reading from James?
mm,
Know what I'm saying? Because if we're gonna take it to James, then I can break down James and tell you why that right there ain't too much right. That was written for the slave. So are you following slave laws or are you following your own thoughts? Are you letting somebody guide your relationship and what you feel like is right, or are you making your own decision and feel and realize that you got free will? You know what I'm
mm.
saying? So it's different ways. You're following the Holy Bible, so you're following King James.
Was that
And
Shirai?
yeah, that's right.
I say I'm following the Holy Bible, and that's what I believe in.
So you following King James. Who are you following?
Wedding vows. Reese,
Wedding vows.
Reese for Trump. You a Trump supporter?
Reason for Trump.
Lust is free will. Yeah, that's true. Social media, they got the Red Pill podcast of these people giving them advice. And that whole, they listening to, and that's what everybody don't need a mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's some people that I be seeing on these podcasts. I be like, man, who the hell, who
And
gave
that's
them
a
a
hundred
mic?
percent true.
And then
Like I
they
say,
have a
on
big ass following.
yeah, man, it'd be crazy. But on my defense, I'm just giving you something extra to think about. Like I said, I debate. I'm not saying that this is how my household go. I'm not saying that this is how I go. I'm just giving you a visual on not being stuck on a one way, you know what I'm saying, train of thought. Because, like I say, you can say this and say this, but you on your eighth boyfriend, or you on your third husband, your third wife. You know
Steve
what I'm
Harvey.
saying? You feel me? So, and you would tell me that he wasn't right or he wasn't which kind. But what steps did you take to make it right? You know what I'm saying? Or what steps did you take to understand that this type of person likes this thing? Me and my old lady was together, like I say, from high school. We didn't get married to 2017, so that means we had years on years to build a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A friendship. So
And that's what I think a lot of people don't take the time to do no more. They're not getting to know each other like we used to. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm for Trump also. Truth decoded. Oh, we got some Trump supporters. Hey,
hey, listen,
everybody
I don't
welcome.
I don't politic, but shouts to you. You
You
know, I
know,
mean, pick your poison, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say poison, I don't mean poison in the sense of Trump's a bad man or anything of that nature. I'm just saying pick your poison, do your homework, make sure you're going for who you're going for, and always have something to back up what you're speaking on. You know what I'm saying?
when it came to him, and I know we getting sidetracked here, but when it came to him and Kamala, I'd rather had him. You know what I'm saying? Because of what
Yeah.
she was trying to represent, and I didn't agree with all of that. Sarai said,
Man,
my parents have been married for over 20 years. My grandparents were married 51. I've seen healthy marriages.
they healthy
Yeah,
marriage. And
that's
they
how
and
mine was.
they didn't tell you nothing about what they went through, neither.
No, you didn't
They
hear
didn't tell
about
you
it.
what grandpa was out here doing. Or they didn't tell you, you know what I'm saying, what was going on in the jukebox for grandparents.
Recent for Trump. You've been married 36 years? That's what's
See
up.
what I'm saying?
Congratulations
36
on
years.
that.
What was you doing? What was you doing year 5? You know what I'm saying? Simple stuff like that. What was
When you say it like that, like everybody household is different, but you got to have that understanding in that conversation from the start.
yes, you most definitely. If you out here willy-nilly, then like I say, it's a level of respect. Like me, oral sex, or anything like that, I feel like that's the utmost disrespect in a relationship. Because why are you going over here doing it? Anything outside of the plastic, you're completely disrespectful to your partner. You know what I'm saying? That's not this. Once you start getting a feel, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say you're doing oral no protection, and this mother give you the best head of your life. You're not gonna get that at home. So where are you going back to? Now you're gonna cause friction in the household because she can't do your old lady can't do what this girl just did.
Or you just didn't take the time to teach her. Now that's and then that's another thing too. Women now have conditions on what they are willing to do and what they're not willing to do. And then
man, I'm trying to tell you.
That's a big difference too. Because back there, I used to hear my aunties and them talking, what they do with their husband, they ain't no limits because they wanted to please their man.
So that's what I'm saying. So imagine it. And then if you pay attention, so I give you one better, bro. If you listen to an old woman, she'll tell you let that man roam.
Yeah.
So what is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So versus what I'm telling you, so what I'm saying right now versus what the grandma say, what's the difference?
But you know, that whole mentality, that's only a Western thing. Like that's only here or anything that's controlled by Europe. Because when you look at the Bible, if you want to talk biblical, they had many women. They had concubines.
Yes.
Men wasn't subjected to just one woman. That just came about with this whole Western civilization.
They taught you to be jealous.
Yeah. But really, because of men's nature, we're not really, we're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. But my grandpa always told me if you can't afford to take care of them, you don't have them.
You can't have them. Exactly.
My dad told me when he went to, back then you used to have to go and get the father's approval for hand in marriage, ask for his daughter's hand in marriage. He said when he went and asked for my grandpa for my mama, he said, my grandpa told him, do you have any cows? You got any chickens? What kind of land do you got? You know what I'm saying? Like they want to make sure you can provide.
That really means something.
Hell yeah.
So I look at it like this here, man.
Sexual discipline is needed.
Not over here. We great over here. But this is what you gotta realize. For one, what did your mother raise? Did she prepare you growing up on how to take care of a man? Or you know what I'm saying? Again, where are you learning how to gain a relationship from? Are you going off your household? Because if so, majority of the household in a black community do not teach you how to take care of a man. So
because they down talking a man.
You know what I'm saying? It's different religions to where females take care of their man with a happy smile, and he has 7 wives. He has 2 wives. He has XYZ. It's men who's out here able to do whatever they want to do. Then you come over here to America where everything is about jealousy. Your God is jealous, biblically termed. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Bible, he's you know what I'm saying? You've heard it multiple times. Our God is a jealous man. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't his way, cast a stone. But it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't mine, I don't want it. And that's the way that the American mind thinks when it comes to relationships, when it comes to pretty much everything. That's why black people can't prosper, because we look at it as mine. Or, yeah, mine. I can't even give you another example because it's all mine. It's not a us. It's not a what you thinking. How do you honestly feel in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? It's a me. You know what I'm saying? Most people get in a relationship and they think of what I want, not about what we want. You know what I'm saying? I know what kind of man, I know what kind of woman I want. I want my woman to be XYZ. I want my woman to be this. Female. I want my man to have this. I want my man to do this.
Yeah.
It's a I want. You know what I'm saying? But then when you get together, you realize that you're not getting what you want. Now you're ready to break some shit off. That don't make sense to me.
They this generation then became too quick to give up. Because social media has made them think that they always got another option instead of fighting for the option that they got. And that's why a lot of marriages and stuff now don't last, or it's not glorified the way it used to be. They say God.
He said God did not preach. Oh no, he said God
did not okay sex out of marriage. And Truth Dakota said God didn't preach monogamy either.
And this is my thing. When we say God didn't, I want y'all to understand that God ain't said nothing out of his mouth, and that y'all are reading from a Bible that somebody handed y'all. So I want y'all to go back and I want y'all to find the history where God said this on the audio tape and told y'all this, you know what I'm saying, personally. Because sometimes people forget that you're speaking for God. You know what I'm saying? You're putting your words in God's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So you can take what you read from King James the third, who was not a prophet, but basically a king, and tell
If
me what he said. But
if
you can't
people
tell
really
me.
knew who King James really was,
Come on,
he was a
man.
thief.
So he was a thief. So you know what I'm saying? So when you telling me who you reading from and what Bible you're reading and the good sermon that you had at church, I want you to tell me what God actually said. Before you reply, I want you to understand that you're going to still read from the Bible, or you're going to tell me what somebody told you he said. That's just like when God said, "Come as you are." God ain't said that. God ain't told you to put $10 in a collection plate neither. Know what I'm saying? So again, you know what I'm saying? Make sure when we talking about, you know what I'm saying, biblical things, and we talking about what God order is, make sure it's coming from God. And until you can find a 100% fact that it came from God, you're reading from King James, or you could be reading from the Mormon book. Again, they tore all the books up and burnt everything. They handed you a Bible during slavery and told you to read it. Right now, what you're doing, you're feeding me back what you read through the Bible.
Reese said, as a married couple, we try to please each other. Um,
Exactly.
like
I'm
when
with
I
it.
make my husband a meal and he loves it and thanks me for it, makes me happy. That that's how it used to be. Women, when women used to cook, that's what they used to call putting love into it. They used to
Hell yeah.
love to do it because they wanted to nurture their family. That's why they was
Listen,
nurturers.
this right here
Man.
came in 6 months. I was not this size 6 months ago. My old lady cooked every single day. Every day. I ate before I came up here for the podcast. And
Yeah.
normally, the old me, I would eat twice a day and I'm done. I have been eating 4 times a day. She would not stop cooking.
They
Again, she is at home happy.
she
She cooks
55.
with love.
That was the only thing
So,
slaves were allowed to read was the Bible. And there's a reason why. Because that was what they used to control the slaves. There was a control. And that's why I say
and
that
then,
was there's only been one weapon of mass destruction. And that's what it was. The Bible.
and check
Every
this out. So you say slaves weren't able to read back then, right? Your slave master would sit out there on a Sunday on a tree bark and read you the Bible.
Yep.
Or if you're getting your stripes or you getting hung, he would read out of the Bible.
Mhm.
So it don't
When they
matter about
when
reading.
they hung your ancestors, our ancestors in the name of
Oh,
Jesus, they was reading out of the Bible, scriptures out of the Bible. But what a lot of people fail to realize, when King James stole the Bible from Timbuktu, the original
uh-huh.
Bible, it went missing for 60 years while they rewrote it and took books out. It was in the Vatican. Then Alexander the Pope, the sixth, he was the Pope that re-brought it back out. When they brought it back out, it was rewritten. They had added stuff here, took stuff out like that. A lot of that, we not really reading the original Bible that was in the African in Timbuktu in Africa. They
Yeah.
rewrote it. So, and a lot of that was used to control the slaves. That's why I say slaves obey your master and all of that in there. That wasn't in there.
No, it
They
wasn't.
added all of that.
And my girl, I believe in the Bible and I believe in Christ. I 100% agree with you. I'm not taking it from you. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you to think outside the box. That's all I ask.
So I would like to know what
It's
Bible
not
y'all
this
reading.
this is the thing. I'm not reading the Bible. I'm just using common sense.
No, I just know, yeah, I know the history of it and like
Yeah, I mean,
what
as
King
far as
James really did when they,
yeah,
when he stole it for the Vatican and what happened. They burnt down our original and burned up
yeah,
all stuff. They burned it up. Our universities, our libraries, all of that stuff that contained all of our original information, they burned it up and
yeah,
took the important stuff to the Vatican, changed it around. That's why you see now in the Vatican, who do they worship? They worship black people, the
yeah.
Black Mary, the black, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I say, in her sense, that's a history lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's already you can go look that up about what happened. But what we're basically saying, and what I'm saying is you're reading from something that was handed to you. I'm
yeah,
not saying I'm not going against your belief. And I'm not letting, you know what I'm saying? Don't let Black history send y'all to hell. I'm not gonna let Black history send me to hell. What I'm saying is You have
Don't
to,
let Black History send you to hell.
yeah, know what I'm saying? And I love what you said
Is
there
there a hell?
because I was just gonna take it there.
Mm.
I was just gonna take it there. So
That
you
was
trying to tell
told
me,
to the
hold on,
slaves
hold
to
on.
make them obey.
Let me hold on, let me get you one. Let me get one. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna go to hell where basically the guy that was kicked out of hell, you know what I'm saying? So basically I'm gonna go down here and be in torture with the guy that got kicked out. That just don't add up to me. We down here for the same reason. What we doing?
Truth Dakota say I agree it was altered, but it doesn't negate the fact that it is full of knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was the greatest book ever
Because
written.
they couldn't change all of his stuff. They couldn't change all of it, but they
It is
could
the greatest.
alter some of it.
It is the greatest novel ever written.
It
It's the
is.
greatest storyteller ever written. You would not find Chris Kringle was one of the greatest figures what's Scott has ever written.
What's the difference in Jesus and Santa Claus?
Nothing. Jesus sold more books.
Actually, and the picture that they have us, this is what's so crazy. The picture that is of Jesus is Alexander the Pope's his son, right? He was a pedophile. He slept with young teenage boys. And that's the picture that they have of Jesus. This white hair, blue-eyed man. If y'all only knew what really happened back then, it was a
Listen, man,
lot. Say Santa,
if
Jesus
you
is
know
real,
how
Santa
much
is not.
history is twisted, bunny rabbits don't lay eggs.
That
Let's just throw
motherfucker
it out
lay
there.
eggs and say, "Bark, bark, 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 bark."
Let's just throw it out there.
What? My husband grew up Jehovah's Witness, and you're correct. Hubby was schooled. He had schooled me a lot of the biblical
I
terms.
had a debate with some Jehovah Witnesses, and I won. They tried to ask me, was I thankful for all that God has given me with my house, my cars? I said, God didn't give me that. That was man-made.
Why do you think they tell us to wait on God? Why do you think they have us
They
believing that
keep you
somebody gonna
down.
come back? Yep,
They keep you scared. My grandma and them believing that right now that somebody's coming to save them. Ain't nobody coming. You spent your entire life waiting on somebody that never showed up, and you spent your whole entire life scared.
that's how they
And let's
did the
just be clear.
slaves.
Let's just be clear. The only reason why y'all are talking about God and Jesus is because you don't want to get left out when when it's time to go to heaven. If it wasn't that up, or if that wasn't up for debate, you would honestly try to decide whether you was gonna go, where you was gonna go. You was gonna choose between hell or heaven. If it wasn't a title with that, you don't know where you would go. You don't
It
know
was,
who you would worship.
it was a control mechanism.
Yes.
All
If
of
I
that was
told
used to control the slaves, and it's just been passed down generation to generation.
Yes, if I told you that God was evil and God was, and if you really just pay attention, what actually has the devil done? And I'm not for the devil, I'm not for all this, so I don't want you to discontinue the chat. Like I said, I'm just talking. But what actually has the devil done that was evil that we haven't wrote off on him? God sent plagues, he killed children. If you crossed him, he was gonna get rid of your ass. He's gonna send the what do they call? The 12 disciples on your ass. He gonna do an audit. They had to bring an army to get rid of this man. And I'm just being honest. Like I said, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm talking about your God. I'm just talking. See, you said wow. See, you taking it little. I'm just talking. Stop. Stop. I'm just talking. We debating. I told you I like to debate. But listen,
Oh, she can't wait the next week. I already know.
yeah.
She
Like I
can't
said,
wait till next week.
just listen, man. I'm just debating. Don't punch me yet. But listen, what did the devil do?
You know, okay, so there's this story about Enoch and what's the other one? But they say the story is reversed, right?
Huh?
When they tell the story, the devil is the one that really came and was warning everybody about the wisdom and stuff like that. That's why they said you are a snake, you a devil, because he's the one that turned on the other brother. The other brother is the one that was supposed to have been like the devil, but he was the one when they was doing the Garden of Eden. He was the one that was doing all the genetic testing and engineering and all of that stuff. So I done seen I done heard all different stories about that whole devil and all of that situation. And you got to understand when they gave us that, if okay, you got to think about this. If these people hate you so much, why would they give you something that's going to benefit you?
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
he said, I'm gonna let him have it.
I mean, damn, somebody said, "Are you evil?" No, I'm not evil, man. I just think outside the box, man. I believe in a higher power. I don't know what his name is. Ain't no Ishua, Ashua, Jesus. Those are titles. That's just like somebody named Grass. That's just like somebody named Chur. Those are not real names. Those names were given. You know what I'm saying? I
You
just
gonna
I
have
just
your
think I'm
chance
just
to speak. I can't
true.
wait to get on her. She said, y'all believe Satan is real, but Christ. No, no, no. I
What?
don't to me, I believe it was all made up to as a control mechanism to control the
Yes.
slaves. And what they did
Okay.
was
So
they
I'll give you one better. So let's just keep flavor. Okay, so if Jesus was XYZ and the devil was this, they said the devil was one of the most prettiest men that they ever saw, and he had the eyes of this, and he was this and that,
the bearer of light.
the bearer of light, right? The star, the morning star. You have Jesus. They ain't said none of that about Jesus. Again, when you look at that Bible and you read any section, God is a jealous man. Jesus is a jealous man. What you have to realize is if the people that's committing all these goddamn crimes on this earth and they're causing all these problems outside, if this is the same God that you're praising, are y'all all going to the same place? Do you honestly want to be in the same place with the child molesters and you know what I'm saying, all the other stuff?
Guess what, dark character? Since you want to go racist, we're gonna get you up out of here, player. Yeah.
But yeah,
Talking about
well,
y'all evil because you black. What the fuck?
you could have kept him. I was gonna tell those. I mean,
No, I don't
hey,
even give them the satisfaction. Once you go right now, because you know what I'm saying. We just having discussions here, and
yeah,
everybody, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
saying what they believe. But you say Jesus got to be pretty.
Hey, man, I said the devil was pretty, but I ain't said. I'm saying, what did they say about? What did they say? How did they say God looked? Jesus. They didn't say how Jesus looked. They just said what the devil looked like. So in my eyes, damn, was you jealous about that too? Like I
Mm.
said, I'm just looking at it from a perspective of 2025. I'm not looking at it biblical or what the Bible say. I'm just talking in a certain in a. Don't strike me down. You know what I'm
If
saying?
my thing is this, if hell was real, why is none of the people that commit crimes and do all of that that's running things? Why they ain't scared of nothing? If they
Why are
know
they
that
not?
it's real, like the because 86% of slave owners was Jews, right? Jews who run the industries and everything now, and they the ones that's behind all of the stuff. Why are they not scared to go to hell if that's the case?
Hey, listen here, brother. I got one more for you. It was
Save
just
it for the
Veterans Day,
black.
right?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me out of all our war heroes, here I said
Heroes.
heroes that went over there and killed somebody, it was justified because it was for their country and they going to
Hmm.
heaven.
But one of the
I,
10 commandments is thou shalt not kill. So
I gotta go to the bathroom.
either way it go, because this is hell. Truth decoded. I have heard that too. We living in hell. But I get what you saying, Sherrod. I get what you saying because you know my granny, she just like that. She ain't finna have none of this taste. She heard me talking like this. She put me out of half. But when you go and you research and do the history of a lot of it, it's kind of hard to. It throws you off for me, really, because it puts me in a sense of like, what do you believe? You know, and then you look at everything that's going on today. You look at how the world is being carried along. You like, well, damn, is it real? Because if it was, they sure ain't scared. They ain't scared to sell their soul. They ain't scared to go to hell because they continue to kill and they continue to do all of that. As an individual, we could create seven. What? What do you mean? Crazy thing is, I used to think like y'all. What made you change?
My only problem with the scenario of us living in hell is why do some people get heaven on earth?
Exactly.
So I don't feel like this is hell. I feel like this is somebody's greatest project. I feel like this is a film. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like
Think about it, man.
they told us that to keep certain people in a certain place. And they want certain people to think because what they wanted was the reason why they created the whole school system and the reason why they created all of that because they wanted people to go to work for them. And so you supposed to be okay with being poor because you're gonna get your benefit once you get to heaven. And you're
You
not
know what?
supposed to want it here. So they
Uh-huh.
getting it all.
Yep.
But God
Hey, check
saved
this
me
out.
in heaven and hell is very much real. Why
Check
do you
this out, man. Check this out. Show me a dinosaur.
Mm.
After you show me a dinosaur, show me a satellite. I'm just going down the story tale with you. Know what I'm saying?
Did
If
you
you
say
can show me a
did you save yourself or was it God? We can create heaven and hell individually. Yeah, you create your own
yeah,
reality.
listen, so I
You
give you another
create
theory.
your own reality.
That shoulder, the good and the bad, I believe in it. I believe that God is within. So I believe in the good. I believe this is the devil, and I believe this is the God. That's just so I don't confuse it as far as you know what I'm saying what's evil and what's not. But you have somebody in your ear that's telling you when you go up a flight of stairs, they'll say jump. Who telling you to do that? And then when you walk by somebody homeless and they'll say, man, give him $1. Who is that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the good and the bad. You know what I'm
I,
saying? It
I
weighs
think
different.
we are gods. And they
I
took
do.
us what they took away from us was worshiping that and made us worship something on the outside. And that we give our power away by doing that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
believe that we have our own power. That's why they say when black folks manifest stuff, it happens or something because
that's what
we
I was just
are
gonna say.
gods.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. And this is a God honest truth. If you put your mind to it, or if you think on it long enough, it actually happens. This is
Yeah.
not. This is not a. This is not a joke or a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? This really happens for people. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here who really make things happen.
Hmm.
You found Christ outside of church. What happened?
How that's what I mean. Like, what, did you started going to church? Well, you say outside of church. So how did you
Yeah, what
find
happened?
Christ,
What happened?
or did you find yourself?
What? No, no, I just want you to explain what happened. How did you find? What was the situation?
Because when they say faith without works is dead, you can have faith all day long, but if you don't get up and do the work yourself, ain't nothing gonna happen. I don't go to
Nothing.
any churches. I'm just trying to save my money. Dwayne Craig. You show hey,
Hey,
they don't put ATMs and everything in church now.
2,000 to get it to get in the heaven doors, you need 2,000, brother. That coming to sermon, giving out that $10, you're not gonna get anywhere. Okay. Even in the Bible, it says you need to come with them golden coins. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got
Shoot,
them
you
golden coins, you're not getting in. In
say I'm trying to
today's
save my
time,
money.
$2,000 is the entry fee. I learned that on the internet. $2,000 get you in heaven's doors. I stopped going to church for 2 years,
So
and during
so
that time,
see, so you basically you explaining what we saying. You found yourself by because if you would have found Christ, you would have
okay,
found him in the church.
yeah, I was
Why
just
you
gonna say.
didn't
So
find him while you were in church?
what made you
Oh,
stop
I
going to
can't
church?
wait to get on here next week.
What
Yeah,
made
boy.
you what made you stop going to church?
Good question.
And I'm not trying to cut the rest of the conversation out
Good
because
question.
I feel like we got a good topic going on, and I want us to feed into it. God is
Uh,
so real in my life.
who
He
that
is He's within.
Valerie Brunson. You new here. We think well, we glad you showed up. Hope you
So
keep
is.
coming back. Appreciate you joining in the chat. God is so real in my life. Yeah,
I believe that. I'm not listen, matter. I'm not taking it from you, baby.
it's about
All
what
I'm
you
saying,
believe.
exactly. I believe that God is within, meaning that I feel like I am a God. You know what I'm saying? People don't like that because the Bible tells you not to, there is no other God than me. But at the same time, you got to think about all the demigods that you worship. You know what I'm saying? The AKAs, the you know what I'm saying? All that comes
The
into
dollar
play.
bill.
The dollar bill. You're
She said, "No,
worshiping
I found Christ." But how? Like,
how?
what makes you say you found Christ
What
outside of the
happened?
church?
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
But that's why that's a topic right there, man. That
I'm
you can
telling
go
you,
on with
man.
that because a
Hey,
lot of people have their different beliefs and their different feelings
what,
about it.
hey, whenever you're ready to roll on, brother, I'm with you.
That's a good debate. I
I
agree
am
with it.
unfortunately uncomfortable going to a church feels fake. It is fake. A church is a concert.
It's a
If I don't
fashion
practice,
show,
yeah, most definitely.
concert. It's yeah.
If I don't rehearse my lines and practice what I preach, you're not coming back the next Sunday. I have to
Mm.
put on a good show to get you back. I have to put on a good show for you to add money to the collection plate.
But why? Okay, she said through His Word, which is the Holy Bible. But
What happened?
yeah, why
What
didn't
happened?
that Bible work while you were in church? Why did you
What
have to
happened?
leave the church in order to find it?
Let me let me ask you this. What sent you to church? What made you go to start going to church? Since we can't get the answer off of that,
A lot
what
of people
sent
go
what
because they told to.
a lot of I'm talking about nah, not in life, not once you get grown. When you start
No,
going back to church, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you asking
it's either you trying to get rid of something or you trying to get something.
you're looking for a word, you're looking for a message, you're looking for guidance. People go because they're gay. And I mean, you know
They
what
don't
I'm
want to
saying?
be gay no more.
You know what I'm saying? It came out wrong. You know what I'm saying? They got exposed. Uh, life not working out right. Oh, you
A
had
lot
a
of
wreck
people
and
go,
you feel like you had a wreck and you feel like God saved you from the wreck. So now you want to give praise. In reality, the car just might have pinned wrong.
she said I was
What
raised in church.
what made you find it outside of church? What happened?
Like, did you go through something? Was it something that happened in your life that was significant that made you seek it outside of church and stop going? Did something happen at church that
And
made you
you
stop
said,
going?
I see this right here. You said through his word, which is in the Holy Bible. Again, you're reading from King James Bible. I want you to read what God said. The Bible, church, and God is a moral compass for most people without any knowledge of the divine people. That is very true. Very true.
It's a moral compass. That's yeah. It's no. I went off to college, so I just stopped going. Oh,
Most people need people to follow. You're following blind. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see people praise Trump and how they go about following Trump, because they found somebody to believe in. They found somebody to follow. You know what I'm saying? If you
what
find somebody,
Dwayne? What the hell you talking about? Man?
I was going to tell you,
If
going
R.
to tell you
Kelly
what
was
you
released
listen
from prison, I bet a bunch of women would go to his concert.
same as the pastor. Where TDJ Jake said?
And you know his story. He was at Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was in there
Say
and
no
he did
now.
not none of it.
And now he stepped down because the heat was coming so bad. And then what his daughter
Yeah.
did when they took
Yeah,
that girl baby
kidnapping
from him,
kidnapping them kids. That wasn't
yeah,
no first one. She stole like 3, 4 of them.
yeah, he had to step out to get out the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's why, like
Okay.
to me, that's what's been the downfall too, also of the black community, is the black church. Because they
Yeah.
have you thinking that if you
Man.
just you come here and you believe in this and you do this, everything gonna work out for you. And we went backwards ever since. But they
I
get
don't
richer and richer.
so I'll give you my reason for not going to church. Ain't nobody a prophet. You went to school to learn this. You went to school to preach this to me.
So I can't wait to get back to that.
You're not talking through the guy's tongue.
Right.
And I feel what you're saying. I just want to know what happened. I understand you grew up in church, and I understand that you found God outside. I want to know what happened. I don't even know how to put it. I just want to know what happened because what's my opinion? What I say? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to start a conversation. Pop
That's
your shit, bro.
Dwayne. He said he was trying to start something different. I got
Oh
you.
yeah, 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 yeah. Come
We
on,
still,
Dwayne.
man, we
You my
got
boy.
some topics we ain't even get into yet
Yeah,
because
man. Come
this
on,
one
tap at another topic, man. We've been here too long, man. I
we
you
gonna
remember
finish
on the
this
first
up with you next week, Shirai. We got to get
hey,
you
you
on
remember on the
here.
first episode? I said I didn't want to go biblical because it was gonna go there. I said
And
that.
you know, once that conversation gets started, especially within the black community, it goes forever because you have different opinions, different beliefs. Everybody believes something
Yeah.
different.
And I hope that people took what I said and you're gonna go do homework instead of going to church and listening. Go think for yourself. That's all I
We've been
ask.
brainwashed. I want to ask you about
I want to ask
uh
you about
the new Michael
hey,
Jackson movie. I hope it's good. We talked about that. You hit me on Instagram, Dwayne. We talked about that there. I'm hoping it's good because what Flip did with it when he played, that wasn't that good. It's okay.
yeah,
It's
well,
all love. I'm coming with receipts next week, though.
don't get them
come,
receipts out the Bible.
hey, come with it, but nobody's
Don't get the
studying.
receipt. Don't you get the receipts out that Bible. You
Yeah.
make sure that them are 100% facts, and they have an actual Bible place in Arizona at a hotel. You can, I mean, if you can find it online, they got some good books in there.
Listen, tomorrow, I forgot. He hit me up today. I got this pastor that's from
Um,
Atlanta. Well, we grew up together in the same hometown, but he moved to Atlanta, but he's a pastor now. I'm gonna
uh,
have him on tomorrow. Sugar, I want you to tune in tomorrow, same time. I'm gonna have him on, and he talks a lot about the Bible and everything. He's like, we don't need to be going. This is what me and him had a long talk. He was like, we don't need to be going off the Bible no more because it was made for back then and it's not made for now. You going when you hear him talk, you gonna be like, oh yeah, I sure can't wait to come on now. He gonna get deep into some stuff tomorrow. I can't wait to have him on. So y'all make sure y'all tune in
yeah,
tomorrow
that.
too, because I got him on there. I'm gonna have
I
him
had
on
I had
tomorrow.
I took his time because we didn't had a good little second on
No,
this
no, no.
on this Bible talk. But
Joel Osteen. See, it's that's the thing. Pastors like Joel Osteen, TD Jakes, those type of pastors that they make you look at it different, and to them it's just about money. She
so
say, "Oh, he said she gonna have Joel Osteen receipts." Now y'all get y'all get it.
hey,
But
so hear me out though. Go ahead, give me one more topic, bro. What you got?
Michael
Oh, however you
Jackson's
want to do it.
nephew was playing his uncle. Yeah, yeah. His nephew is playing him. I think I forgot who it is, Tito's son or somebody.
Nah, it's Jamal's son. I think
Jermaine's son. You're right.
Jermaine,
Yeah,
Jermaine,
yeah,
Jermaine. I
yeah.
think I said Jamal. But so visual wise, as far as what he's looking like, do you feel like it's him? I don't think. I think they kind of I done the nose.
Well, they got it too big, in my
Yeah,
opinion. And what it is too long. They should have had it a little wider because Michael nose was
yeah,
wide. They got it
yeah.
long, and that's the part that threw me out when I saw the trailer. Because Dwayne sent me the trailer because I ain't even know about the movie, and I'm like, they got a Michael Jackson movie coming out. I see the trailer, and I'm like, nah, fool, that ain't. I mean, I don't know. I'm a Michael. I grew up on Mike, so they better have it right. Tomorrow go
So we done with the we
stream
done with the
yard.
bill.
We
We
gotta
done with
get
the Bible.
I gotta get StreamYard on here because that way we can get Truth Decoded wanna be on too. Yeah,
We
so
in there.
we're gonna have y'all on this panel.
What
Matter of
kind of
fact,
topic y'all want to talk about though?
yeah,
Let's just throw it out there. What kind of
because
topic y'all
I
want to talk
got
about?
this too. Look, peace and love, y'all. That's all. Oh, of course. That's yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This
most
all
definitely.
this
You better
yeah.
come back tomorrow, man. We need you. Good conversation.
This how we you I don't know. You got StreamYard right?
Yeah, like I say, mine didn't work. I got
Ah.
Streamlabs and StreamYards.
And see, I had a yeah, I got IG. The Black Club on the IG. I had a better laptop, but my apartment had caught on fire, so I lost a lot of my stuff. I told you about that, but I lost a
Yeah,
lot of my
yeah,
stuff, and I had to put a lot of stuff in storage too. So
yeah.
that's why I got Streamlabs, the software, but it won't work on the laptops that I got right here. This
And
Mac right here, it's an older version, and then I got a Chrome over here, but it won't
I think
download to it.
I think we going through the same problem because I got an up to date
She
computer,
said she
but
got StreamYard. So how can we connect with you
girl, get in the chat. Come on.
for real? So StreamYard is connected to YouTube. Mine ain't for some reason. Yeah, we gonna have to talk so we can get all y'all on here. I know because
Yeah,
Dwayne said
man.
he be wanting to join in too, and y'all and
My
Dwayne
boy
been there,
Dwayne,
man. He been here
Dwayne been
since
here
I've
since I
been
walked in.
the first episode I started going live. Dwayne been, I mean, he been on it. I
Yeah.
can't do nothing but
Hey,
appreciate y'all, man.
next week we're gonna have you on the board, bro. We're gonna put you on the screen, Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna you gotta where your picture at? Put a picture up here. We're gonna hang you up here as a trophy, man. Content watcher of the month of the year.
Yeah. I
We're
want
gonna
to
put you on the we're
once
gonna
we
put
get
you
to
on the
where we
glass
can
up
give
there.
y'all what they call it, start with an M. Damn, I can't think of it right now.
I don't know. I ain't reached that level. I don't know.
Shit, I can't think of it.
Moderator. I don't know.
Moderator. Damn, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Give y'all moderators and stuff like that.
I ain't want to sound slow. I ain't want to sound slow, so I ain't want to say it.
She say they are false
But
prophets. StreamYard.
who?
Oh, she's talking about Joel Osteen and them. I agree.
But listen though.
Most pastors are though, because they govern. A lot of them, it don't matter if somebody show up in their church or not, they're gonna get a check from the state.
They are. And like I said, I just learned this year that pastors are put in position. They're not even, you know what I'm saying? They're not even bought.
You think he looked like Michael Dwayne? I don't think he did.
No.
I sent that 20 minutes ago. You sent what? Oh, the
Streamlabs.
No, she talking about the false prophets. Oh, it did. It's kind of up, but it's kind of I'm on this one over here, and it's going a little slow.
Well, yeah, I don't think he looked like Michael though.
Nah, not to me.
Yeah, I don't think he looked like Michael, man.
But then it's gonna be I don't see why they didn't just go get a real Michael lookalike, because it's a lot of them out there.
Boy, it's one that looked just like him.
You seen him watching the trailer?
Yeah. I'll be mad too, because that was my time to shine.
He looking like
if that's not me when he grow up, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
If that's not the older version of Mike, I'll be mad. I'll throw a fit.
Yeah, so I want to see it. I can't wait to see it, because I mean, I grew up with Mike. You know, we came from that era where Mike was at his height, where he was when he just stand there and take his shades off and they passing out.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I see somebody on TikTok said, man, who dance better, Chris Brown or Michael Jackson? And he said, man, Mike didn't have to move. People would die just off contact.
They had to bring the ambulance out just to go get him, and all he doing is just standing there.
Yeah, they said if Michael Jackson would have did anything different, if he would have hit a flip, they would have bombed the arena.
Shit. Mike is the only one that every artist today, especially black artists, got his dance moves incorporated into their choreography.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's Thriller, whether it's Bad, Beat It, whatever it is, Smooth Criminal, all of his shit is in somebody's choreography.
You know what Mike is? Mike is immortal. That's the true definition of immortal.
He got bigger than the agenda. That's why they came with all that child molestation. Yeah. Mike didn't do none of that, but he wouldn't join them. You know, he wasn't part of that Illuminati shit that they say, you know, all of that.
Michael Jackson is damn near neck and neck with Jesus.
Yeah. Too many of our great artists have left us.
Argue with somebody.
You're right, Reese. You're right. A lot of them, because they wouldn't go with the flow. Prince, another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson was just.
But he wasn't on Mike level.
Michael Jackson was the next thing closest guy. He the only man. The man is top. He's on the billboards right now. He been dead for over 12 years
and got a top 10. Thriller just went top 10 over Halloween. You saw that too? I was like, man, that's crazy.
He has the top rated trailer.
60-something million views on a trailer.
He's immortal. He is what you call a guy. He will forever be remembered.
I know it's getting late, bro. How much longer you
I'm good. I know you gotta go to work, man. If you got one more topic you want to run by, I'm cool with it. If not,
let me see if y'all heard about this. The Army admits to spraying cancer-causing clouds in black neighborhoods. Check this out. Said they secretly sprayed a chemical compound containing the known carcinogen zinc cadmium sulfide over St. Louis and other cities. The test, conducted without the knowledge of consent of residents, heavily concentrated on low-income, predominantly black neighborhoods. Ah, man, that's crazy.
So what a chemtrail though?
Huh? That's what it is. That's what it is.
So
why do you think people crazy and mental illness is the way that it is now?
Exactly.
They putting all this stuff in the food. They putting all this. We go outside, we breathe in it. It's everywhere.
So why though? I mean, chemtrails has been around for years. You know what I'm saying? This is not
Population
something new.
control.
But but it's just I want to say it's population control because sometimes it just have you acting crazy, ass and get locked up.
Yeah,
But
Shirai.
most of the time, you would get it to where it's a killing
I
damn near
want you.
every other day.
I don't mean to cut you off. I want you
No,
to
go
hit
ahead.
me up and send me so we could figure out how to get the links going so that all of us can be on there next week. Since you got it, we might just have and I know from Streamlabs, I can share it to my platform, you can share it to yours, and but we
Uh-huh.
might just have to do it from your stream yard. So
I have a natural good.
find the Black Club on IG. Say I got a natural good. That's what that good eating do for you.
I
Find the
swear to
Black
God, bro,
Club on IG and
I
hit
am
me up.
uncomfortable.
Send me a DM on there.
Don't forget about Birds View. We all
Birds View.
podcast.
Follow the Birds View podcast. Because we gonna be doing back and forth. We're trying to grow everybody. If you got a platform, we trying to unite and
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
said last week, bring a little unity back to the community.
yeah. We trying to bring a whole new wave to the, you know what I'm saying, to the internet, man. Ain't no you too good to be on, man. Hey,
Nah, yeah, nah, ain't none of that.
don't get your shine on, man. Grow together.
Ain't none of that. We are yeah,
We
that's
look
what
back
it's
on
all
this right
about.
here. We look back on this right here. We all be making money. You
Uh-huh.
know, I mean,
It's a journey, and we do this together.
yeah, it's a beautiful
But
thing.
yeah, the Army conducted these tests as part of a biological weapons program to study how effectively biological agents would disperse over a densely populated city. With St. Louis was the first one that they chose. That's why a lot of them killing each other and stuff now.
Well, why tell us this though?
That's a good question. But why did they admit it now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, what's
They
the
ain't scared
reason?
no more. Think about it. That's why they releasing all these files and they done told us Area 51 is true and all of this stuff. They don't care no more.
I'm gonna tell you something that's
My
crazy
big
though.
happy family. That's it, Reese. You can be on here too if you want to.
On me. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy though. When they showed that damn, I was gonna say KFC. Mm.
I don't even want to get on that chicken. That chicken
Man, what's his
got us
name?
eating
John F.
plastic.
Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
Yeah,
Um, when they showed his killing, that's when I know America didn't give a fuck no more.
yeah,
I realized that if you're willing to let us in on that type of secret,
yeah.
because we had our thoughts about it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We always said that it was they killed them. For them to show that shit,
They showed us Malcolm X and Martin. Put it in movies. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. But I'm saying for JFK though,
the
like
president.
they own kind.
And that was because he said that he was and that was back when they was getting ready to do the whole fair housing and the welfare and all of that stuff. He said he was going to expose what the CIA was going to do to the American people. When I get back from Dallas, I'm finna tell the people what y'all gonna do. They say, okay, you ain't gonna make it from Dallas then.
Yeah, he did not make it, and
No.
they popped his melon, and they
Any,
put it on camera. We thought it
anybody
was the man. Hey,
shit. They made it seem like it was this dude that was on top of 35 and he shot and the whole time it was an inside job.
they said they got footage of Martin. Keep that in mind. They got footage of the assassination of Martin Luther King. So that just goes to let you know how much this shit is orchestrated, bro.
Yeah.
How much that you think you're in control versus how much they let you be in control. That's scary, bro.
Yep. They don't care
That
about
is
us. This
that's
government don't give a
terrifying.
damn about us. And now they got us at a point to where we don't even fight back no more. So they got us exactly where they want us. They tax us on everything. We the money, we gotta get taxed on the money we make when we go to work. Then to spend that money we already been taxed on, we gotta pay taxes on that. To drive a car, you gotta get that registered. That's another form of a tax. You know what I'm saying? Insurance, that's
Man,
another
what the heck?
form of tax. You even when you die, they tax you. Every
Listen, bro. My old lady got a Tesla. When they started that tax shit, To get her tags, it was 213 or some shit.
Two
She
hundred
went to
dollars.
$213.
God
She
dang.
went up there to get her taxes this year. They told her 289
Damn.
for some tags, bro.
That's
They don't
crazy,
care.
bro. That's
They don't care
crazy.
outside.
That's crazy.
And she been had this car for I know over 6 years. And you know, they just bought the bill in last year that they gotta pay.
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine what it's gonna look like next year.
That's the biggest scam that they were able to put. That's how they kept us as slaves. And a lot of people don't even realize that we are tax slaves now because you
Yeah.
can't do nothing without having to pay something.
And if
You
you ain't
can't,
paying attention, your ass getting locked up.
you getting locked up. You can't even make money without having to pay taxes.
At all. So prostitution, selling dope. If your ass is non-taxable, we're gonna come see about you.
That's why they won't. That's why they made a law against it because they can't tax it.
Yeah,
Anything that they can't tax, it's against the law.
yeah, yeah.
Anything. It say,
Mhm.
let me see, systemic silencing of black voices is a persistent mechanism of systemic racism maintained through historical and contemporary policies, practices, and cultural biases to preserve existing power structures. That's what it's all about. That's why they keep us fighting each other. If you notice, and then this what people don't realize either. A lot of these, when you see people on these podcasts, they be paid actors. They get paid to keep the division and the chaos going.
Yeah,
Black
most
men
definitely.
versus black women. That's it. That's big now, just about on every play. If it ain't Twitter, because Twitter is just basic racism right now. But every
I
other
don't even
app,
get on Twitter.
I don't either. I don't even I like get on there, but I don't like getting on there because
I don't
even
even get on
Elon
there.
ass is racist as hell.
I don't even get on Twitter, bro. There's nothing there for me.
But like when I get on threads or when I get on IG or something, all you see is black men and black women going against each other.
So, do you think that's our algorithm, or you think that's what everybody is seeing? You think this is entertainment for the
Everybody,
world? You think
everybody's
that,
seeing it
so? You,
because
you
it's
think our
it's
pain?
it's too many people that's seeing the same things.
Yeah, you're right. Because when it's a trend, it's a trend.
Yep. They took like just love people. That's what they took out of it. Love. They took love out of everything. Once they
But
took
go ahead, go ahead.
no, go ahead. I was done.
I was saying, but my thing is, when they had that court with TikTok, they have a whole nother algorithm for Asian people. If you notice, you don't ever see Asian people on your timeline.
No, because they sold it.
You don't really see Mexican people in your timeline. You know what I'm saying? It's That's why I asked you: is our algorithm toward us, or is it?
I believe it's they done made it to where they got it based on you gonna see what they want you to see now. Because I asked some of my followers on TikTok, I was like, do y'all I don't see none of y'all content no more. My classmate, me and her used to talk all the time because we do content on TikTok. And I hit her up the other day. I was like, "You still doing content?" She was like, "Yeah, I do it every day." I said, "I don't see you no more." It's
Yeah,
weird. Ever since they sold it, they done changed everything around.
and that's
Now you
all they
see more
want, bro.
guns and stuff like that. More you didn't used to
But you
see
see
that type of
way
stuff
more,
on
bro. You see way
TikTok.
more violence. You see way more
Yeah, TikTok was
AI generated
basically
violence.
it was dancing and it was people having a good time enjoying, you know what I'm saying? Comedy stuff like that. But now everything done been switched around. Depends on your searches.
Say
I be
when we
trying to
first,
change my searches and it still pop up.
they still pop up. Like I said, when we first linked up, bro, listen here, man. My TikTok was it changed me personally. You know what I'm
Bro, I
saying? Like
wasn't even seeing yours no more until you started tagging me on the ones that we did, but I wasn't
yeah,
even seeing yours no more.
I don't see yours. I'm telling you, man, my algorithm. Listen, bro, my algorithm is so crazy, but I don't even be on TikTok. I might get a laugh here and there if I'm driving, but as far as just how it used to be, like information wise, bro, it's garbage. Bro, I don't even be on TikTok like that. Like I say, my videos upload and do their thing on their own.
It's all about censorship. You can type stuff in and you might see a little bit of it. Like I be trying to watch like food stuff and stuff like that. I try to make it different. That stuff still gonna pop up.
It's not gonna. Listen, the moment that you stay too long on one video,
That's
you
it.
got
They
you
think
got
if you stay 5 seconds, they think that's what you want to see.
and it's like I say, it's not a you know what I'm saying. TikTok used to be addictive. You know what I'm saying? It used to be like a drug, but it was a knowledgeable drug. Like I
Yep.
say, when I first linked up with you, bro, my TikTok was sharp, was
Yeah.
A1.
It was
Like you know what I'm saying?
informative.
It wasn't really back then. I damn near knew damn near all history it was. Man, TikTok was so raw, it had me watching documentaries on Netflix on Black history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go down a rabbit hole and I go, like I said,
Yep.
with Jamal, like with you know what I'm saying, with everybody.
Rashad Jamal. That's where it all started. That's where, and I
I'm
believe that's why they
telling you, man.
changed it too, because we were starting to learn too much about ourselves.
Man, the Asians was giving us so much game, it's ridiculous, bro.
Shit, the Asians,
Listen, man,
they
they
was
was
telling
getting
us
on here.
everything.
Man, they was getting on here telling us, man, hey, they lying to y'all. It's
Yep.
not like that. It's you know what I'm saying? They backing it up with proof, bro.
Yep.
The old Bibles, they are showing us real Bibles from the you know what I'm saying?
Remember when Putin came out and he was showing like who black people really was? You don't
Yeah,
even see
bro.
that type of stuff no more.
You're not gonna see any of that, bro.
Mm-mm. They
When when
made
when the,
sure.
when they had TikTok under control, bro, they opened our eyes up to a lot of shit over here to let us know that we are really blind.
Yep.
Cause like I say, it's 2025. The Black Panther parties and all that before, bro, they been woke to this. We are really fresh and coming up in it and realizing that damn, we really been the ones tripping this whole time.
Right.
So think about us waking up and think about everybody who didn't wake up.
Right.
Think about
Right.
how long it took us to wake up. I know for a fact it took
And
me.
they saw that it was more and more people starting to wake up. That's why they talk about it.
Yeah,
It was a what did they call it? Some kind of hazard or some
man,
of I
I
forgot the
honestly felt
term they
like,
used, but what it was, black folks were starting to figure out who they really were. And they
listen,
can't have that.
bro, I
My
know for a
views
fact,
done dropped like crazy. I was going viral just about
man, I
every
saw it.
video. Now I barely get 1,000 views on it because of what I talk about. Now, if
Yeah,
I talk about some stuff that's, crazy or trending that's going on now, oh yeah, they like that shit. But once I
yeah,
was the black history, when I was telling us who we really were and stuff like that, they don't let this shit go no more.
man. Listen, bro. On my
Mm,
mama, man. I used to feel like I was going through a time warp or something, bro. Like it really fucked my mind up to watch what I like I said, I've always been the standout different type of guy. But for half of the TikTok to let me know that I'm writing my thinking, and then the other side is teaching me and I'm learning,
mhm.
bro. I was going through a phase, bro, where I damn near thought I was going crazy. But I'm not. I'm just breaking through the veil. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? My
Third eye.
eyes seeing different. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Yep.
so crazy because I'm trying to explain, I'm trying to talk to people about it, and they looking at me like I got like boo boo on my, you know what I'm saying, on my fingers and my lip and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I do sound crazy, but man, I know I'm not tripping. And
Nah.
then the algorithm started changing, and
They don't want
I
us to know
started,
who
you know
we
what I'm
are.
saying? I started dumbing back down, But the knowledge I got, I still got my knowledge. It's just you trying to battle a world who don't want to understand. And
No.
you either gonna join the world because you're not getting the world with this knowledge. And if you're gonna survive in the world, you either gonna go back to you know what I'm saying, the following protocol or and keep the knowledge you know, or you gonna know what I'm saying, you gonna go against the grain and shit, you just gonna become a black sheep.
Yep. And
Cause
that's
I ain't
the and that's what they don't want. They don't want people to stand out. They don't want you to think for yourself. They want you to be a part of the crowd. We got to fight for each other. Yep. Yep. That's what
yeah,
we trying to do with these platforms. We ain't trying we could it we could easily have the same type of platform as everybody else that
yeah,
talk about the division and the chaos, and all we got to do is sit here and talk bad about women or talk bad about men, and oh yeah, they'll love that. But we trying to have unity and something different. That's why I'm glad I linked up with you, bro, because you on the same type of shit. We on the same type of mind frame. We got the same type of mind frame.
think
So we
about it,
can be
bro. Listen, the conversation ain't went door yet.
no.
You trying to tell me people on TikTok and people on, you know, so they don't want to hear that? They want to hear us talk about rappers and what we think about Young Boy tour, and that's
Yep,
what they want to hear.
that's
Is
what they
that
want to
really
hear.
what the chat want to hear? Let's just be honest, bro.
I
You really
chat
want us
though.
to, you know what I'm
You
saying? You really
see,
want us to go over here and cut up and punch a old lady for views? You know
that's
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's what that's what gets the attention. Like these one, like the dude with the little water gun, where he going around shooting everybody out the window.
That's
You see,
crazy work.
but that's a charge. But
Man,
he go
I would
viral
literally
every
shoot
time he
him.
put one of them videos out.
Listen, man, he needs to get a grenade thrown in the car. Bro,
Somebody
you're
gonna shoot
riding
his
around here
ass.
shooting dolphin. Now, listen, I will say, when I was a teenager, I did have a spell when I did that one day. I rode around with a BB, I mean, with a paintball gun, but it was mainly my homeboys that I did. I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
got
People
line, you
you
know what I'm
knew.
saying? But yeah,
He just
but
doing random people.
for you to ride around, bro, and you shooting up these homeless people, you shooting up dope things, you just shooting up every, you know what I'm saying? Come on, fam, that's a whole nother level of bullying, bro. You're wetting these folks, so these folks will be gonna be soaking wet because you know what I'm saying, the water gun is busting.
We need y'all to get through the young people. We trying. We not big enough yet. Like,
Hey, share it, man. Hey, wherever you at, push the content, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Tell them to follow
yeah.
the page. You know what I'm saying?
Share it, share it. Save the next generation. That was one of the topics. Our kids are our future that I was gonna talk about, but this thing got late.
Yeah.
But
I know you got to clock in, brother.
we'll say that one for next week. Yeah, I gotta get up at 5. So, look, I appreciate y'all, man. Matter of fact, go follow the Birds View podcast. He on TikTok. Tell him. I'll let you tell him. You can tell him. But yeah.
Oh, damn. Can I text it? Can I text? Can I write? Let me see.
Can you put it in the chat?
Oh yeah, I can. I can. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Go on top chat real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, follow the Birds View podcast on all platforms. He finna put it in the chat. You can follow the Black Club, same thing, all platforms here. IG, Facebook, TikTok. I think I'm B Note on TikTok and the Black Club on TikTok too. But
Y'all
there you
can
go.
honestly, y'all can honestly keep it player and just kick the little icon. It's gonna take you directly there.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, from my opinion and from what I see, man, it's a great thing growing. I love doing it with my man, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying, the vision that we got and the vision that I know what I'm saying, that I got in my head and what he got, I feel like it's going to the next level, man. And it's creating a whole new platform for us. It's gonna grow and it's gonna talk with some sense. It's not gonna talk with bashing and trashing to get a
Nah.
view and get a like. I feel like it's a message that needs to be heard and it's a message that needs to be pushed to the youth, to the adults, all that. You know what I'm saying? Between this platform, my platform, and whoever else joins, I feel like we can get something going, man. Reach
Yeah.
one, teach one.
It's all
And like
about
I
y'all,
say,
man. We doing this for y'all, and
yeah,
if y'all like it, y'all keep. Obviously, we be seeing a lot of y'all return, so and that's definitely appreciated, man. We doing something
yeah,
right,
most definitely.
and we just
If you
trying to
go to
make it.
work, I
Say
would say if you
stream
go
it.
to work, hey, share it with a coworker. I know you might not like him around by 7 a.m. or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Around by 11ish, 2 o'clock. Hey
Start
man, go
talking
and tell
to
them
her.
to hit that follow button, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to tune in on Wednesday nights, you know?
She said she
Found
just
y'all
found us
today. That's what I'm
today.
talking about. Hey,
Appreciate it.
bring somebody back with you, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, that's
that's
all
how
I
we
ask.
grow. It's a journey. We starting this journey. We trying to keep it going. Follow both podcasts, man. I'll be back here tomorrow. With I got my homeboy that's gonna be on here. We're gonna talk
If I ain't
religion
busy,
and
I'm gonna be right in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I
I,
got practice. What time y'all cranking up tomorrow?
same time. I'm trying because he an hour ahead, so it's gonna be. I might try to do maybe 8:30 because I know it's gonna be real late for him.
Yeah,
Because if I start at 9, it's gonna be 10 for him. But
hey guys.
what's up,
Hey, you might
Pandora?
hey Pandora, you just need to follow the chat over
Yeah.
with.
Follow,
Listen,
hit that like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss no episodes. Go check out our other episodes too and give us some
oh yeah, most
feedback on them.
definitely.
Go
We
check
got
out
some great
the Birds View and go check out the Black Club and y'all, give us some feedback. Show us what y'all tell us what y'all think. All constructive criticism is welcome because y'all, we do this for y'all.
yeah. Like I say, it's all about debating. Don't come on here thinking it's gonna be an argument or a negative trait. It's all
Yep.
about debating. Like I say, on my platform, I drop shorts every day. Um,
That's what I
So
gotta do
very
to
good.
start cutting this stuff up. I've been tripping on that part,
I
putting
gotta
out
send you a link.
videos.
I gotta send you a link again.
I
I gotta
gotta
send you a
start
link again. But
cutting it back up.
I got videos on my platform. He got videos on his platform. Watch one, share one.
Yeah.
Um, like I say, grow with us, man. That's all I ask. I'm not gonna keep begging for a view. Just grow with us, talk to us. If you see us out, and on somebody else's platform, hey, I know that guy. Great
Yeah.
dudes. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all
Tell us what
have
you
any
want to.
ideas about topics, it's all
There
welcome.
we go.
Let us know. Send us a message wherever you find us at. I mean, if
If
you
we
want
can,
something for us to talk about,
if we can
we'll
get a vote, if we can get a vote of 10 on a topic, that's what we're gonna be at. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I feel like there should be a topic. If we can get a vote of 5 to 10 people, I feel like they should be added to the topic list.
Yep. Yep.
Because I mean, if we got returning guests like this, we should give them what they want to hear. You
Yeah.
know,
And y'all
so
opinion matter, especially the
that's what
ones
I think.
that keep coming back. We make sure
Most definitely.
we gonna give y'all what y'all want. So
So if we can let on get a vote of 5, because it ain't happening tonight. We canceling it tonight. We finna push that button overnight.
yeah,
But
we about to go to
know
sleep.
what I'm saying? Later on, if we can get a vote of 5 to 10, hey, we're gonna bring that up. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do our homework. That way we can sound, you know, politically correct and all that
right. Right.
other stuff.
Man,
But yeah, you
appreciate
on
y'all
top of that,
tuning
man.
in. Y'all, we'll be back here next week, same time, same place. And he said, "What was the worst biopic movie?" Ooh, that's a good
I
question.
just watched one. It wasn't the worst, but that shit was ass. Lisa.
Who was that about?
Can you feel the beat in the middle of the night? And the messing in the dark.
Because
Ada
I
Singer.
heard of that. Night Boy. Oh, good night. All right, thank you, Reese. Be back. Make sure y'all come back tomorrow too.
Yeah,
Come
most
back
definitely
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna be here tomorrow. We usually just do Wednesdays, but I got a special guest tomorrow. So y'all come check
It's
that
gonna
out
be a
tomorrow.
good topic too. Y'all make sure y'all beat us there.
Already. Peace.
What time you guys on? 8:30. Bye.